guys. We're back again, 2 days in a row. Well, if you're on YouTube, the last two videos will be a week apart, but in real life, they were back to back. Um, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourself.
I'm Eddie. I play drums for the band Against All.
I am Caden. I am the front man, the singer for Against All.
Yeah, welcome in, guys. There's heard that you're another one of the younger bands. I've heard a lot of
Yeah.
people I know and opinions that I respect talk about you guys.
That's so cool to hear.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely heard because I've listened to you now. Obviously, we've been talking back and forth for a minute. Um, yeah, so you guys have a new EP coming out.
Yep.
We sure do.
The teaser is sick. Good shit. What's the date on that again?
It's the 24th.
Cool, man.
Yeah, we'll be playing a show that next day
Yeah.
in Dunbar. So everybody on the stream should come to that show. Travel as far as you need to.
on the 25th. Yeah, I think I interviewed Nearly Mine. I guess they're playing it as well, right?
Yeah, they're opening for us.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a crazy good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like with the sorry, I am still hearing the echo. That's what's throwing me off so bad. It's just
Let me mess with my mic settings like really quick.
You're good. Sorry, chat. We tried to troubleshoot this earlier. I'm like one of those people. As soon as I can hear my voice echo, it just like
That's the way I am.
haywire.
Is it okay now?
Testing. Yeah.
How do we sound?
You sound fun.
All right,
Cool.
Chat, can you hear him fun? Everything good? All right, I think so. All right, so yeah, you guys got the show. 25th is when the EP comes out, or the
24th is when the EP comes out.
Yeah, that's sick. So, have you guys been getting like a lot more play and stuff since this kind of West Virginia hardcore resurgence?
Yeah, we've been popping up a lot.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely bizarre to like actually have a scene now, because we grew up with no scene at all. It's just a love for the music. So having an actual community is like a whole different ball game.
Yeah, man, it's cool to see. I think I touched on this a little bit yesterday. My biggest fear. So when I first started seeing like the scene coming back, because I'm not in West Virginia. For people out there who don't know, I'm in Orlando now. I moved less than a year ago. But like I started seeing the scene pop back up, and I knew like it never fully died. Like Ghost Home and them were holding it down. Nuclear Future, Don't Look Back, all those dudes. But there's definitely a resurgence. I was like, this is super cool, but I'm only gonna love it if like some new bands come out of this, like young bands, because that's how you keep it going, man. Like hardcore historically it's a youth movement, and some of my favorite bands are dudes my age, but like there's a lot of new bands that are sick right now because hardcore's seeing a resurgence all over. It's not just here,
for
it's
sure.
everywhere.
I see new bands pop up like every other day now. It's crazy.
Dude, yeah. And I mean, like all the shows that we go to, I mean, I would say it's 60 to 75% like kids our age.
Yeah.
Which was crazy, we thought it was just us for like a 10-mile radius that even knew what hardcore was. Yeah. And then now like I have a bunch of friends that are into hardcore, so it's cool.
So how did you guys kind of find hardcore? Like because there wasn't really that big of a scene. Like I found hardcore by, hey, go to this show with me. I go to a hardcore show and then I'm hooked.
So I personally was kind of grandfathered into hardcore. My dad was like a big punk guy back in the 80s and stuff, and he was in a bunch of bands when he was my age. And like he had me listening to like a Case of Strain when I was like 8, so I kind of just like that's all I knew from a young age, which I think makes it like a lot cooler now because we started off with just a love for the music. So then when you have the love for the music and a scene, it's so much stronger. And like my cousin, he's super into hardcore. My whole family knows what it is, so I kind of just grew up in it.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. Do you have any like relatives or first off, where are you guys from? Exactly.
My
Like
whole family's from Sissonville, but I grew up in
no
South
shit.
Charleston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm from Charleston.
I grew up in Kenna.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right down the road from Sissonville,
Yeah,
which
that's not
is
far at all.
yeah. Getting into hardcore and being from Kenna is crazy, by the way, because I grew up
Yeah,
in
for
South
sure.
Charleston.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, you guys are like West Virginia hardcore, like straight up.
Yeah,
Straight
dude.
up.
Did you guys know
I've
anything
lived in
about
West
the?
Virginia.
Go ahead.
I've lived in West Virginia my whole life. I've never even like I've been to Georgia. That's as far as I've been out of this place, dude. So
Dude, we gotta once you guys get going, we gotta get you booked down here.
that would be sick.
That'd be fire.
Like I think it would like it's cool that like you guys and the Nearly Mine dudes are so tight because
Yeah.
like I don't know
The
if you guys
way we
foresee this,
met.
but like touring together is a total option for you guys.
It is for
Yeah.
sure. We've been talking about that.
And that makes it so much more fun to like but I used to I mean I've gone on a few tours back in the day. Sometimes it really sucks, but like looking back on it, dude, some of like the funnest moments ever. So being tight with another
Sure.
local band, that's sick.
Yeah.
Especially like both of you guys are getting hype. I've noticed like people from down here that are in the hardcore and stuff are like my mutual friends with like the Against All Instagram or the Nearly Mine
Yeah.
Twitter. I'm
That's
like,
so
damn,
cool.
you guys are getting some movement. That's crazy.
We got
Yeah.
like the
Um,
weirdest connections ever. It's insane sometimes.
Yeah, it's crazy to even think that there's people that know us outside of like Charleston, you know?
yeah. Another thing, I mean, I've talked to a few of the dudes, from you guys' band here and there through the Discord and stuff. You guys' knowledge on hardcore is kind of impressive compared to like my own at your age was nowhere near. Like I'm like looking at like some of the bands that pop up or like people who are even adjacent to you, friends with you, stuff like that. Like, damn, it's super cool, man. It's good to see you guys are super passionate about it. Also, another a big thing that I thought was cool. So, obviously, personally, I'm not straight edge, but like, it's cool to even see that coming back and like seeing kids
Yeah,
like
dude.
X up for shows and stuff.
Yeah. That was kind of the goal for our band, was just, like, to bring back the straight edge movement back to
Yeah,
the
dude.
state. Because I think
Yeah,
the only other band to ever exist for like straight edge in our state was Zayo back in like the 90s.
Yeah.
So that's all I know about. I don't know if there's any others.
I don't know if there's any full on straight edge bands. I know there was a lot of bands that had straight edge dudes.
Yeah, like I know Paul from Nuclear Future is straight edge, and then
Yeah,
there's a few straight edge people in Nearly Mine. That's really all I know.
yeah. I'm thinking like back to like '09 to like 2012 that era.
Yeah, man. I think straight edge is what the kids our age need to hear around here,
Yeah,
because this place is just riddled with peer pressure and drugs and
it's a whole mess.
yeah, it's disgusting. It really is, man. And I mean, like, I don't hate on anybody for their decisions, but I feel like you should have a space to come and like enjoy music and have fun with your friends and feel like you can do that and not have to do drugs or drink to be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just the whole dynamic of that is so dumb, in my opinion.
It's kind of funny because like looking back on it, one of my best friends was straight. What was is still is straight edge to this day. He's my age. I used to kind of fuck with him about it, and then looking back on it, like my history, I ended up becoming like a full blown heroin addict. Like I've been
Yeah.
clean almost 7 years, but like
Congratulations.
who's laughing at who? You know what I mean? Like what the fuck was I thinking? Like being like, oh,
Yeah.
I used to make this joke like I don't trust people who don't have vices, like stuff like that, like dumb stuff.
Yeah.
But like then with like the opioid epidemic and things like that, man, and like it's cool to see like you guys are very passionate about it. Like I see the posts and stuff. I think it's super cool. I support it. Um yeah, man, it's super cool. Um so what were some of the bands that kind of got you into that? Like straight edge. I know you guys are kind of big into like youth crew stuff too. Like some of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
The way I got in the straight edge is really funny. I met a guy from the New Jersey scene on the internet, like randomly. We were just playing video games randomly. And I wasn't even in the hardcore yet. I was listening to like MCR, just like emo music at the time. And he showed me what straight edge was. So I dove into like Minor Threat, and I got big into like punk level straight edge. So like Use the Day, stuff like that. And then what was funny, it showed me gateway to like Turnstile and Knock Loose. So one day I'm at the mall in Ashland, and then I meet Josiah from Nearly Mine. And then me and him started talking about hardcore, and that's kind of how my first band came to be. It was because I met him.
Yeah, dude, and like, I mean, like, I think I kind of always knew what straight edge was. You know, like I listened to Minor Threat, I knew the song. You know what I'm saying? But like, I never really dove into it, and then I started hanging out with Eddie, and he was straight edge before I was. And he kind of like told me about it, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool," you know. And then I kind of like went down a rabbit hole, started listening to like the beat down straight edge bands,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff. I was like, "This is sick! Like, this is what I want to do," you know. And it just like kind of hit home.
Yeah, I mean that's great. I remember if the okay, so I'll tell you this: how I discovered straight edge. It's kind of honestly straight edge. Learning about straight edge kind of helped me get into hardcore because funny story. So I used to and still do love Newfound Glory. Big Newfound Glory fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they used to have a dude in the band that was straight edge, and on the Catalyst album art, he had X's on his hands. I was hanging out with my buddy, one of my friends from back in the day in high school. I was like, what are the X's on his hands for? And he goes, oh, that's straight edge. And he's like, yo, check out Minor Threat. And then he shows me, he gives me this like big book of CDs. Got Minor Threat in there. It's got Black Flag, Adolescence, like Circle Jerks. And like that's kind of how and when I got into hardcore. I didn't even know it was called hardcore. I don't even think he knew it was called hardcore at the time. I think punk, you know.
Right.
Um, honestly, didn't start hearing the term hardcore, even though obviously hardcore was a term back then. But we're in like backwoods West Virginia, so it's just like
Yeah.
yeah. I think like the first like hardcore, like modern hardcore, metallic hardcore, however you want to call it, for me would have been like Cold World. Actually, no. I always credit Cold World. There was a band before Cold World. It's actually another straight edge band. It was Down to Nothing. That was my first favorite hardcore band.
Yeah, they kill.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the first couple I got into.
Yeah. Smash It or Smash It is probably I said Smash It because that's how they say it in the chorus. They're like Smash It. No, Smash It is probably my favorite straight edge song. Oh no, never mind. Fucking Earth Crisis.
Yeah.
One's
Crash
gonna
is a
be
big one for me.
honestly Weapon X too. Anything that Weapon X is doing right now, I didn't even think I'd like them. I'm not a big Knocked Loose fan. Full disclosure, I think they're cool. I like what they do for their scene and all that stuff. But it's like not a big like metalcore god historically. Coming around a bit actually. Like, anyways, I was like, I put on these like Spotify playlists on my way to work, and then like, oh, I'm like, man, what is this song that's banging? So I'd look Weapon X, and then like,
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes later, dude, this song rules. What is this? Weapon X. Like, oh, okay, I guess I'm a Weapon X. And they're like unapologetically straight edge too, bringing that whole thing
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Like, which it's cool to see. Someone called me out on this. I say it's cool to see a bunch, and now I'm like very self aware of it. I'm like, it's cool to see. Like, all this stuff's cool to see. So you said that your family has like punk ties, like West Virginia. Are there any of like the older bands that any of them were involved in, or
Not. I mean, somewhat. Yeah, my dad was in like some old punk band, but like I always ask him what their name is, and he claims that they never had a name, but they played like a couple shows at this place called what was it called? The Dragon's Lair, I think, or something like that in Charleston.
for
Um,
my time?
yeah, and then my cousin, he was in a band called Lynch the Yeti. I don't think they ever played any shows. They just like jammed, but he knows like everybody in the scene. He knows Jason and all them.
Wait, what's his
So he
name? I want to find out.
Brandon Ray.
Yeah, I know Brandon Ray.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, I know who that is. Interesting.
Yeah, so he's put
Um,
me on to all kinds of music that I would have never found if it wasn't for him. So
that's awesome. Yeah, yeah, dude loves music. He's
yeah,
always posting
he
about music.
yeah, he is fully like gone down every rabbit hole you could ever think of. I've never met somebody that knows so much music in my life. It's crazy.
So, go ahead and do this part 'cause this is like my favorite parts. We're gonna do our first list.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're gonna hit you up with your top four all time West Virginia bands. Doesn't have to be hardcore, but it has to be West Virginia. And
Man.
the list can change. Like if you leave someone off, just let them know. This list can change daily.
Okay.
So,
Uh
yeah.
yeah, well, I mean, I've never seen him
I
live.
mean, I
You don't
So
have
I
to
feel
have seen. You don't have
I
to
don't
have seen
want
them
to
live.
discredit anybody. I feel like it has to be people I've seen.
You can do it that way, but if you don't want to do it that way, there's
Hmm.
no hard
I
rules
mean,
here.
Yeah. I would say Civil Disgust is one of my favorites. They're like super old school hardcore and it's so sick. It's like the exact sound I grew up listening to. So there I would give them at least like one or top one or two. Um Ghost Home cuz they kill.
yeah.
Um oh man. Dragged kills it every time.
Dude, so many bands that have came on these interviews lately have mentioned Dragged. I need to get hip to Dragged.
I gotta see them again.
Yeah, they are insane. Um and then it's got to be
The agency from West Virginia.
yeah, Agency.
I couldn't remember if it was
Yeah,
Ohio or
I
West
would give
Virginia.
Agency number 4. They played the first like local show we ever went to, which was we also played it.
Yeah.
um but they were like the first like actual hardcore band that we got to see play live. It was like it was just crazy, you know, like that being the first band ever.
That rules. All right. What about you, Eddie?
Oh man.
I'm doubling down on you
I
guys, by
always
the way,
gotta
because
give
I'm gonna make you guys do your hardcore Mount Rushmore at some point.
hardcore. I always have to give Crown Vic a big thanks.
Oh
It's
shit.
funny because one of their old members went to the high school I went to, and I had a teacher that went to the same high school that always told me about them. And like my last year being a senior, I got to told her I got a show with them, so that was a big funny thing. So Crown Vic's on my list for sure. They're fun to see live.
We
Agency is a big one for me. I listen to them a lot on Spotify. Um, Nuclear Future is a big one for me. When I first got into hardcore, it was funny the way I met them. I was just I was looking for local bands that were hardcore, and they were like, if you search up West Virginia hardcore, they're the band that pops up.
Yeah.
And they were doing a block party thing for like Orbit's record shop in Barbersville. So me and him and our old bassist drove over there to say hi. And we met Nearly Mine there whenever they were still like a two-piece during their emo project. So that was just a really funny experience, was meeting them. For my last one, I don't really know. I gotta think. Um,
the last one's the hardest one, always.
Man, there's so many good local bands. You didn't say Valmont. Valmont.
Yeah,
Not easily. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like Valmont needs some recognition here.
They're blowing up the scene for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, Vilemon gets tons of recognition on this stream, by the way. Just so, if you ever
Yeah.
watch this stream, Vilemon gets so much play on here. I was looking at my like stats, and I think one of the Vilemon songs is already like one of the top played songs.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have completely like taken the scene to the next level, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I love to see it, man. I talk to Nate almost daily at this point.
Nate's a good dude, man.
He's fun to talk to.
Yeah, he's funny.
Oh yeah, it's one of the most positive. I've known him for a long time, so it's cool to
Yeah.
kind of reconnect with him. The episode I did with him was what made me keep doing this.
Yeah, man.
Apparently Nate's kids in chat. That's cool.
Yeah.
That also makes me feel so old. Anyways, Nate's goated. Nate's a good dude. Yeah, Valmon's sick. If I were to do my my Mount Rushmore is like almost all old except for Valmont, I think. Because it's like
Oh, bad
Valmont.
terms. I didn't think
Oh,
about that.
that yeah,
Dude,
bad
they
terms.
okay. I didn't know like how much history bad terms had. They like played with Knocked Loose like in cross lanes
We talked
forever
about that
ago.
yesterday.
Yeah, I had no idea that they had been around that long. I knew that they like played a long time ago and then like went on hiatus and just now came back, but I had no idea that they were as big as they were.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely Knocked Loose used to play here a bunch. So like Knocked Loose was this is some lore here. Knocked Loose is really good friends with another local band that used to be here. Um, that band, I used to have a hardcore band called Psych. Yeah, well, yes, Left Behind. Um, I used to be in a hardcore band called Psych, and we quit. Like we basically shared band members. Like most of the band was in the other band. That's who toured with
Yeah.
Knocked Loose. That's what like brought Knocked Loose here a bunch. It's cool stuff. Um, yeah, Knocked Loose used to play here a bunch. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's so
I mean,
sick.
it's not that far from like where they came from too. So I
True.
wasn't all too surprised, but it's still crazy to think that they played a show like not even 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah, we live in Cross Lane.
Yeah. So my roommate used to own the Brick House
Really?
where all their shows happen. Yeah. So
That's
that's why I
so
booked.
sick.
Yeah, I used to book a bunch of shows there. He booked a bunch of shows there. That's kind of how everyone, all the old heads know me because I was at every show. I was at every show, not just hardcore. Like I had to be at every show. So even like,
Yeah.
because I never historically never was a big metalcore fan, but like I was at like I seen Asking Alexandria there. I seen
Yeah.
um Dr. Acula actually opened for Dr. Acula. But yeah, it's kind of crazy when you start looking at like the history of like DIY music in West Virginia. And
Yeah.
God, it's looking like that can continue, and I'm excited to see that. Especially where
Yeah,
you got
man.
like younger bands like you guys, and then Vile Mind. Vile Mind is made up of a bunch of killers, basically, in music. Like they've all been in like really good bands. And so to see them all kind of group up is like I knew it was going to be good before I heard it.
Yeah, they're all OGs, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like looking back on like the some of the shows, we've had the Wonder Years, massive.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I guess Knocked Loose. In my head, I still don't. I guess Knocked Loose is a huge band. They just played on Jimmy Kimmel. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but in my head, they're like the. Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
hardcore
know.
hardcore bands are getting Grammy nominees now. Like it's
Yeah,
insane.
dude.
Body Count won a Grammy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, if
awesome.
you want to count that, I mean, Ice T's in the band, so it's kind of unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think from the top of my head, I think the bands that have had Grammy nominees are Turnstile, Code Orange, and Knocked Loose
Code Orange
so
also
far.
played there
Yeah.
when they were the Code Orange
Crazy.
Kids back then. Uh, uh,
I didn't know that that was a thing either.
yeah, they used to be called the Code Orange Kids.
That's sick.
They
Should
dropped
have
the
kept
kids.
it.
Uh yeah, it's pretty wild. Um yeah, we got some big stuff coming up too. Like Death Before Dishonor. Have you guys got to play with any of the big bands that came through? Like I know Bayway played.
We played for
Yeah,
Bayway.
we opened for Bayway.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. Bayway's kind of blowing up right now too. They're kind of having a
Yeah.
moment.
They were super cool dudes too. They were all like super hyped just to have us there,
Yeah.
and they were hyped to be here. So
I've been like reaching out to like some of the people I used to know. I don't like name dropping, so I'm not going to. But like, been like, yo, West Virginia, like they're getting like 100 to 200 kids showing up like a show. I'm
yeah,
like, and
dude.
they're like, because like, you talk to like, I'll know someone whose name I'll drop because he's mentioned it on his podcast. But Bo from Hardlore,
Yeah.
I was chatting with him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, like West Virginia always made sense because people would go to shows there, but it's like it's in between Richmond and Philly, or like DC to Columbus, or like
Yeah.
it's a good routing spot. So
Yeah, dude.
I just
I think if they keep like pushing these shows, I think if you give it like another year, we're gonna have like headlining bands coming through here, dude.
Yeah.
you guys are already getting more. No. You guys are already there. I just got to get these bands to come there because you guys are getting as many people for an all local show as
Yeah.
we could get for a big headlining show. Like,
Yeah.
we were lucky to get 100 people. Like when we booked Harm's Way, I don't think 100 people showed up,
Really.
and that was still considered a big show. Yeah,
That's
the only
crazy.
like you guys are way better positioned. Be nice to have like a set in stone venue. Things like that would be super helpful.
Yeah, I
But
think that's in the near future.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on some stuff as well. I'm grinding for you all. I'm
Very
trying,
much
man.
appreciated.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
trying. Which reminds me, we'll take a second break here to remind people, donate to the channel. And by donate to the channel, all the money goes to HMC. I don't
Yeah.
even touch it. It goes directly to them. There's the donation link. Um it's going to help them get to a position where they can have at least a mobile venue to where they can set up anywhere.
Yeah. Help us have shows and have fun.
Yeah, we've already raised on this stream. We've raised $1,515 so far. So keep grinding. I'm gonna start doing. I've also announced this last night. We'll say it again because there's more people. Once a month. I'm not gonna do any more 24-hour streams because that wrecked me. I might do another one somewhere down the road, but once a month I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream with the same stretch goals, doing crazy stunts, like electrocuting myself again. I guess if that's the stuff y'all want. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know if we touched down on the straight edge stuff, kind of. Like what are some of the straight edge bands you guys are listening to now? It doesn't have to be a current band either. It can be like old school bands still.
So my favorite straight edge band is Fight Everyone. I think Bo was actually in the band. I think it's Bo. It's one of the guys from Hardlore. I can't remember what one it is.
I think you're correct on Bo. Collins played in so many bands that
Yeah, it's insane.
it's hard to say. But I think you're correct.
So the reason I found Fight Everyone, I went to a Zoomies in Charleston randomly, and some guy was just blasting it on the Zoomies speaker, and he gave me his, like the Spotify link, and that's how I discovered them. And this was like years before I was even straight edge or even in the hardcore, and I was listening to them thinking it was just like metal. So that's basically where I found them.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Throwdown. I love Throwdown. They're just so good.
It's crazy because, like, okay, in my memory, chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong. At some point, Throwdown kind of became a meme, and unjustly so. Unjustly so. It's cool, kind of cool.
I feel like I may have seen like something like that at some point in time, but I can't remember.
Yeah, my generation just kind of sucked. We were all like very like, you know how millennials are, man. We were very kind of snobby on certain things. And Throwdown's kind of seeing a resurgence of like, I see people mentioning Throwdown like a positive light, and I'm like,
dude, they kill, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Chill.
Yeah, actually,
I'm not saying that there's hold on real quick to address chat. I'm not saying that they deserve the hate, but am I wrong? Did they get hate, or am I misremembering that? Did they do the Britney Spears cover?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Yes, that was them that got the hate.
I know there's like a modern joke about them because there's a like Y2K brand that shares the same name. So whenever you try to find like Throwdown merch on Depop, it's just like 2000s like edgy clothing.
Yeah,
it's horrible. Depop's crazy.
Yeah,
I still catch myself when they're looking like I said. I just bought a vintage.
I look at it every day.
Yeah, this was a Depop find right here. The Power Trip.
This was a Depop find right here.
Yeah, I got a Depop Title Fight floral green shirt. That was mad vintage. Same stuff. I mean, it's different, but you know what I mean.
But
One's more
I was doing my research on that one throwdown music video. I forget which song it is. It's on YouTube. But it's the one where they're like bare knuckle boxing or whatever. Some dude like almost died in that video. You can see it. He like body slams him, and then like he like actually did that to him, and the kid had to go to the hospital. Like he actually like almost broke his neck or something.
sounds sick. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's like the most throwdown thing ever.
Okay, I know exactly
got
kind of like
thrown
what
down.
happened. So like through my generation, like the beat down tough guy stuff was real popular, and then all these
Yeah.
melodic hardcore bands started coming through, and like people started shitting on all like beat down and like all the tough guy shit kind of became not popular. So like this would have been like when Have Heart was popular, Champion, uh, Sinking Ships, American Nightmare, stuff like that. And then Trapped Under Ice came around and like completely flipped the script on all the melodic stuff. So like it's just like a wave as it goes through. Like people, I don't know if you've ever heard the Have Heart interview where they were like, why they retired, and it was because they
No.
played This Is Hardcore. This was after Trapped Under Ice kind of got popular, and like no one like really watched their set. It's crazy to think about in 2025.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, but like people went ape shit for Trapped Under Ice. So
See,
like
I'm
it
a-
just goes through flows, and it kind of seems like this. Excuse me, this current time in hardcore that don't exist. Like seems like people are kind of hyped for everything. There's not like a style of hardcore that people are hating
Yeah,
on to the
for
point
sure.
where like people are going nuts for like Peeling Flesh and like
Yeah.
that band's that I can't pronounce their names. Sangwa's
Thanks,
Subabob.
Bob.
Sangwa Sugabog.
Yeah,
He knows.
people went ape shit for them at Tide Down.
I love them. They are so good.
Yeah, like Volcano. People like lost their mind for Volcano.
Dude, if I saw Volcano live, that would be the best day of my
He'd
life.
murder everyone.
I
Like,
literally,
straight.
dude, he has a Volcano record, and I'm gonna steal it one day, and he's not gonna know.
No. No.
But yeah, they kill.
Someone get this kid a Volcano record.
Yeah, please.
We have to resort to stealing. You guys are gonna break. If you guys don't get this kid a Volcano record, the band is gonna break up.
I'm
Yeah.
getting wrong.
We're never playing another show again.
Yeah, when's is that the only show you guys have coming up? Is the EP release show?
We got like a bunch coming up.
Yeah, we have another one. We're playing in Parkersburg. I forget the date. Give me 1 second. I can pull
We
the date
have
up.
one in Vienna too. With,
Vienna is getting hardcore shows.
Yeah.
yeah.
Parkersburg has always got hardcore shows, but
Yeah, it's actually the band that's doing it is called I Found Bermuda, and our old band, the first band I was ever in, we played our first show with them,
Yeah.
and that was the only show they ever played, I think. So it's like a reunion.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to
Yeah.
see them again.
That show is on July 12th in Parkersburg.
Did we have the
Okay.
Slugs show too?
Yeah, I don't even know when the date is for that one. I think it's in August.
The flyer's out. I think it's like August 18th.
Yeah, something like
It's
that.
at Jimmy's place.
when am I going to be in West Virginia? Let me look at the date. I'm going to be there for Death
Slugs
Before
is around.
Dishonor.
Oh, you're gonna be for the Death Before Dishonor show?
I decided that I'm going to fly in for it. See everyone. It'd be cool. Kind of want to
Yeah,
like do like some kind of IRL stream with some people.
That would
I'm
be
trying to
a
think of,
sick
like,
idea.
Yeah,
I'm very
I thought
excited
about-
for that show.
Thought about trying to get you guys and Nearly Mind and do some kind of battle of the band stream.
Yeah, that would be
Figure out,
sick.
like,
We're down.
Trying to figure out like what the format could be, like how to do it. We'll figure it out. We got time. Definitely not Fortnite. I knew I was gonna be bad at Fortnite because I don't play it, but Josiah.
Dude, he
Then
was
we
going
got-
like damn.
And we got Eddie over here going demon mode.
Demon
You couldn't
I
see
hope
it
that's
from-
clipped. That was like the funniest thing ever.
Oh, if it's not clipped, I'm gonna go back and clip it because it's way funnier from my perspective because I'm spectating you, and I have 100 demons turned all the way up while you're like fighting people in demon form.
It was so funny.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the. I just gotta know what's your hardcore. I don't want to say Mount Rushmore. I feel like there's a difference between Mount Rushmore and your favorite hardcore band. You say?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Because one's like respectful ones and the other's his favorite.
Yeah, like one of them's like this. These bands changed hardcore, and then let's just do your favorite.
God.
Yeah, I can't fight everyone's up there because that's just my straight edge band to go to anytime I want straight edge.
It's wild to have Fight Everyone on an all-time list. I've never heard that in
Yeah.
my life. I mean, I'll accept it. That's
I used to gatekeep them.
oh yeah, yeah.
I guess I have to put Turnstile on my list just because they were like the first hardcore band that I listened to mainly.
Yeah,
And I used to live where they're from back in the day. So I wish I was in the hardcore and I lived there because that's whenever like
Baltimore?
Time and Space was coming out and all that.
Baltimore, right? Are they from Baltimore?
Yeah, Baltimore. I lived in like the Tri-City area.
Funny story.
Oh.
Franz from Turnstile used to come to the Brick House a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Their drummer apparently went to the same middle school I went to. So that's insane.
Yeah. Franz used to live in, I think, Columbus for a minute.
I think I heard about that on an interview they did.
Okay, so you got Fight Everyone, you got Turnstile. I'm making a master playlist. That's why I'm asking people all these band questions. We're gonna have a set
I don't know
off
my other two
podcast
can even be.
playlist. Again, this list can change daily, so just go with the first thing that comes to your head, and it's usually the right answer.
Oh man, Contention's up there for me. That's another good straight edge band. I don't even have merch for them yet, and I listen to them like daily.
I have Contention merch.
Yeah, I hate you. You're getting robbed. I don't know what to put for my last. I listen to so much metalcore, like now to where it's not really like hardcore, but it's still in like the same like area. So I don't want to say a metalcore band, but I feel like I need to. I'm gonna put Gorilla Biscuits on my last. They were like the old band that I listened to like 24/7.
Yeah, you'll never go wrong putting Gorilla Biscuits on your list.
And
dude,
like when I first was straight edge, it was only like old bands. It was like Gorilla Biscuits, Vision, Dag Nasty, Minor Threat, Youth of Today. I was just going old school 24/7.
yeah. Gridiron at Tied Down had these shirts. I wish I would have bought one. Like in hindsight, I wish I could go back in time and buy this shirt. It was a rip off of Gorilla Biscuits Start Today. Theirs said Start Tomorrow, and it had like a monkey like slowly evolving to a fat guy.
That's awesome.
I was like, man, I wish I would have got that. Yeah, that's a good list, man. Throwing Gorilla Biscuits there to end it. Caden, what do you got for us?
Top 4. I'm gonna have to go Blood for Blood.
I should have said that too,
dude. I mean, okay, this is a straight edge kid saying Blood for Blood. I can explain. So if you really think about it, all the songs he's talking about, he hates his addictions and alcohol. We have the same outlook on it. We just deal with it different ways. So Blood for Blood's number 1 for me. And then I'd probably say Hatebreed. That was like the first like hardcore band I actually got into. They kill, obviously. I think everybody likes Hatebreed.
I mean, so you can make an argument that Hatebreed is the best hardcore band ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a valid statement. I really like Shattered Realm. I've been listening to them a lot lately. I love the low growls. It just, I don't know, it scratches my brain the right way, I guess.
Yeah.
Number 4. It's gonna be between Haywire or End It.
I'll give you 5. Oh man, End It is like probably my favorite. One of my favorite current bands. Either End It or Big Boy right now.
Or Turina. Oh my god, there's too many, dude. If I have 5, I'll say End It and Turina.
That new End It song, that album's gonna be sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire.
Him doing the singing vocals in it was crazy. I was like, damn.
Yeah, dude.
This is like Speed's flute.
Oh my! Don't get this kid started on Speed, bro.
I'm a big Speed fan, and he hates Speed. It's just it's a thing.
I think speed's good. I think like their speed's good for hardcore. I think they're very accessible, and
That's
I think
true. Yeah.
I'm super close to a lot of the guys that are from like speed scene, so I respect them a lot. So we get show offers in Australia like all the time, and we're just like, we're still in high school, man. Like,
that's crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't usually got them all. Speed's grown on me a lot. There's a few bands that I didn't really mess with at first that have grown on me. Speed is one of them. Big Ass
Yeah.
Truck has grown on me a lot for some reason.
Their Spotify lyrics, if you look at their lyrics on Spotify, it's the funniest shit ever made.
Dude, hearing that truck horn going into a breakdown sold me. I was like, okay, I'm in.
It's so
I'm
good.
in.
Yeah.
I'm in. That was cool. Yeah. I'll throw mine in real quick. I usually don't give my own list because like then I'd have to do it every episode. And people will just hear it a bunch. But as of right now, as current standing, it'll be Cold World, Foundation. Damn, my list is mostly straight edge, which is kind of funny. Cold World, Foundation, Down to Nothing. Oh God, I'm gonna say Big Boy. That
Big Boy's
band,
a fun band.
yeah, they're like new Cold World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's a pretty valid list. I feel like that's pretty solid.
Foundation.
I feel like-
Get that done.
When I was like a little bit like earlier in like my hardcore phase, I don't know why I said phase, but like I was listening to like all the slam bands like Tsunami, Gaijin, Chain Piece.
Yeah, we both went through a ridiculous Gaijin phase.
Gaijin,
Like, listen to it all day, every day,
Gai-
on repeat.
dude,
He
Gaijin,
has the hoodie and everything, dude.
Yeah.
It was like, if you didn't listen to Gaijin, you're not hardcore.
Tsunami's still sick.
Yeah, they always will be.
Tsunami. I have to say it. They're super cool to their fans. Their drummer has a Discord server. He talks to like everyone. I got to play R6 with Tsunami's drummer the other day, so that was crazy.
He named his
Yeah,
cat
just-
Tsunami.
Yeah, my cat's name is Tsunami. So
You just gotta remember that. It's something that like hardcore's always been about. Like in hardcore,
yeah,
there's no gods, no masters. So like, don't ever treat a hardcore band like they're rock stars. And if they
like
expect-
Turnstile's band members run their own server. Like you have Daniel
Yeah.
Vang running the whole server.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They I shouldn't say this because never mind. Something I heard at Todd Down involving security and something Turnstile said, and like I was like, damn, Turnstile's cool shit. But I survived the tough guy era. I was
Yeah.
very anti tough. I like tough guy bands. I was very anti tough guy. Like probably to the point where I probably should got my ass kicked because like I would like kind of like troll
Against
a
All
lot.
started as a tough guy band.
Yeah, that was like our whole idea. And when we first became a band, we were like, we are gonna be like 2-piece, like beat down tough guy hardcore.
It's kind of funny because I am working on a solo project right now, and it's just completely ignorant. All of it is just every second of it is just.
I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
It's so stupid. Like, also, like I sample Mini Men by 50 Cent in it at one point, and I think someone else has done that, so I got to figure out where to change that now. But
Dude, that's one thing I can say about our scene now. Like, I hear all these like tales about like there was a fight during every set, and there was big brawls at
Yeah.
every show. That does not happen
The
anymore.
X list.
wait during
Yeah,
like my era.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, it might have
Nah.
been before your like maybe like 80s, early 90s, maybe, but like I don't know that, or like I hear all these things like you got put on an edge break list. Like if you
On
broke
MySpace.
on MySpace,
So-
there was like an edge break list, and like it was dangerous if you broke edge. Like you were gonna get jumped.
Never in West Virginia. That's a clarification because I said something yesterday, and I've been thinking about it several times a day. Yesterday, I was like, "Oh, there was like the straight edge thing where people get beat up." When I said that, I did not mean in West Virginia. Like, I need to clarify that. Like, straight edge never went that hard here. I was talking about like Boston and like
Yeah.
New York. You know, like different scenes, not West Virginia.
The straight edge scene is insane. You had crews in Boston labeled as like gangs by the FBI because it was that
Still,
bad.
Yeah.
FSU is still a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I don't know if you guys know like Martine Stewart, right?
Yeah,
Dude from
I'm not.
Terror
he's
books.
the guy that started it, right?
No. Elgin James started it.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know a lot about like the crew. I just know about like Corey's crew and
so he
FSU.
was Courage Crew. You know, Good Charlotte was in Courage Crew too. The twin brothers from Good Charlotte.
That's insane.
Really?
They were in Courage Crew. I mean, they're from DC. Yeah, they were in Courage Crew.
That's sick.
Um, yeah, crews like still exist big time. They're just not like the politicking isn't the same.
I
Um,
mean, there's a
and
crew that's connected to our band, and it's like a brother thing. That's really all it
Yeah.
is.
yeah, it's not the same as it was back then.
Yeah,
That's a good thing. But like Martine Stewart, he plays in Terror. He's in God's Hate.
yeah.
He's in a few bands. He books Sound and Fury.
Oh yeah,
He's a FSU dude. Dude from Haywire's
That's
FSU.
sick. Um, I didn't even know that crews were like a thing for the longest time, and
yeah.
then we played this show. Our old band played this show in Whitesburg, and I seen this guy had like a bunch of straight edge tattoos, and I seen like a Courage Crew thing, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What does that mean?" And he like explained it all to me, and I went down the rabbit hole, and like I don't know, I didn't even realize that that was like a thing that people did.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The edge break stuff's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's just think I'm
we need to bring it back.
Um, and I got sidetracked there for a minute. Yeah, there was a bunch of BFL dudes up at Todd Down. I noticed. Um, yeah, the crews were a thing. Oh, I remember. There's it used to be a show on the History Channel called Gangland, where every episode they would talk
We
about a
watched
different
the
gang.
FSU
We
documentary.
Yeah,
watched that.
FSU had a. Also, have you ever seen Boston Beatdown?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys have seen it. You guys have seen it all. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
they beat up Moby, which is
One
great.
of our songs and our EP has a bunch of gangland samples from that episode.
Yeah.
It has like National Geographic, Straight Edge samples. There's like the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I just saw Judge too. That was crazy. Like I keep forgetting that I saw them because I watched Judge through the haze of a concussion that I got during Big Boy. But yeah, Judge was sick. I just saw the
Yeah,
hammers in chat.
that's like a life. That's a bucket list band to see for sure.
Yeah, those dudes still they still rip.
They always will.
Yeah, for sure. Man, now you guys had an extra list with the hardcore bands. But now you got to do your albums. That's the one.
Oh man, this one's
no.
hard. This one's really hard.
Yeah, I can never remember album names.
Yeah, I can't either.
Like,
So, okay.
um,
And this is a comment. Even with myself, I'm very bad about forgetting albums names. I will accept, let's say you're talking about Foundation. You say Foundation's second album. Even that could be hard. Yeah. Anyways,
just name the song that's on an album.
yeah, the album with this song.
Yeah. So I'll start because I know what my number one is, and it's a very lame number one, but it's Time and Space by Turnstile.
You don't have to
I used to listen to that.
you don't have to number them either. So if that makes it easier.
I mean, it's my number one album of like all time, probably. I used to listen to it like every day. I still
Even
listen
you
to it
s-
every day.
even you knowing the album, I now have to go look it up because
It's the one that has Big Smile, Generate.
Wait,
I might be able to
there you
name
go.
the entire like every song off that album. That's how much I listen to it.
Yeah.
Generator,
Yeah.
Big Smile, Time and Space. Now that I said that, I can't think of the names, but like that's what got me hooked on just the whole two-step thing. That's like I learned how to two-step to that album. I learned how to like mosh in my bedroom to that album. That's just it for me.
I saw Turnstile like 5 years before that album came out.
I need to see Turnstile. I need to see them so bad.
I think like Step to the Rhythm was like, or Step to Rhythm, Step to the Rhythm. What? Step to Rhythm
Yes.
was
Yeah.
the album they had out when I saw them.
On number 2, Contention's Artillery from Heaven. That was There's not a single miss on that album. Every song's a banger. I think that album has my favorite breakdown in like hardcore history, and it's stupid. I don't even know why I like it that much. It's on the Nuclear Peace breakdown. That's the song it's on. Nomads on Skyline of Embers is a big one for me. That kind of got me to like where I was just like in my era of like what I would like want to listen to and what I wanted to do for like our band. That's where a lot of like my drumming inspiration came from, was that. I don't know what my last pick would be. I gotta think really hard. Oh, Knock Loose, Pop Culture. That's a big one for me. That'd be my last pick.
Yeah, good shit. What you, Caden? What you got for us? I'm adding these to the playlist. Sorry, that's why I'm typing.
Okay. I'm gonna have to say Blood for Blood, their second album, I think. The one that has like Chaos on it and Paper Gangster and all those. That there is not one bad song on that album. They are all fire. That album is on repeat for me all day long. That one new Torina album's really good too. I forget what that one's called. It's their newest one. I think they released it like last summer or something maybe. Condition for Demolition by Haywire is really good. That's what, 3. And then Under the Knife by Hatebreed. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I actually heard somebody hating on that album the other day because they said it was like recorded bad, and I'm like, dude, it's old school. Like that's like the whole idea. It makes it sound so much cooler.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, my top albums, I feel like change daily. The only one that is like consistent on my list is Cold World.
That's valid though.
Actually, you know what? I feel like the Foundation, When the Smoke Clears, stays on my list often too. But like,
I need to listen to Foundation. I've definitely heard like a couple of their songs, but I don't really ever listen to them at all.
oh yeah, they're a straight edge band from Atlanta.
Yeah, maybe I've been sleeping on them, dude. I need to get on that.
So my favorite album by them is When the Smoke Clears. My most people's favorite album is probably Turncoat. But like, dude, there's a straight edge song on When the Smoke Clears called Purple Heart. Check that song out. I feel like you'll be hooked after you hear that one song.
Purple Heart. Yeah, I'm about to like write it down somewhere.
Yeah, it just has like this heavy part where it's like dun 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 over and over, and they're like chanting like who will march forward when the smoke clears. Like definite like straight edge song. You're like, damn.
That sounds like
that sounds.
Yeah, it definitely gives me like Firestorm Earth Crisis vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Like it's Trixie said I cried when they broke up. I cried when I saw them at Tied Down. But okay, to me, there's a good reason why. So like, I quit going to shows because I got a spine disease. I couldn't walk and shit for a minute, and then like just kind of insecure about going to shows. So Tied Down was kind of like one of my first shows back, and like the singer from Foundation goes on this big speech, and he's just like, hardcore is like, to him, hardcore is two different things. It's like a way to get your aggression out, things like that. But more importantly, there's like something about it that like breathes life into you, and like just makes you like put things in the perspective and the way you view things and the way you view people. And like me, like going to that show, I don't know, man. Like I had like some tears come out, and then I went in for the pile on for Devotion 3, Chelsea. By the way, it's another 6 song, Devotion 3. We did Devotion 2 and Devotion 3. Anyway, sick band. Definitely check out Foundation. I think you guys are gonna like them because
I'll have to get on that.
Yeah,
that sounds
what are kind of your guys' musical influence? Because I feel like you guys kind of have like a unique sound, like, definitely for like West Virginia hardcore. Like,
so I mean, when we first started, we were definitely like leaning more towards like Out of Pocket sort of thing.
Definitely Out of Pocket.
But, you know,
Out of Pocket's
our
so
lineup.
sick.
Yeah, they kill. But our lineup has changed like tremendously since
Yeah.
then. So we definitely, well, one thing that we have like tried to set in stone is like we don't want to be one of those bands that you hear the first 3 songs and you get the idea, you
Yeah.
know? So we try to make every song kind of have something different. I'd say we definitely have like a sludge sort of thing kind of going on. But then at the same time, dude, we have the 2-step beats, there's blast beats and everything. So I don't know that you could even really say we have like a specific sound or genre. It's not even like a thing that we try to do. We just play and then whatever comes out comes out. So I guess you could call it like straight edge sludgy hardcore.
Yeah,
Like
there's really no label for us. We're
yeah.
just hardcore. That's what we claim. A lot of people say we sound like Gulch.
Yeah.
A lot of people say Zayo. People call us a second coming of Zayo, which is what's really funny.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say we sound like I Hate God too.
Yeah, that's another big one.
It is kind of crazy to hear. It's another band that keeps popping up on these interviews from like the younger generation, Zayo.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah.
would have listed Zayo from my generation, probably because they were
I
just too
didn't
recent.
know Zayo was from West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until someone told me that Against All sounds like Zayo.
Yeah.
And that they're from where we're from. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
They're definitely from West Virginia. Are they from Parkersburg? I can't remember.
I think.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that's where they're
But
from.
like none of the members in the band now are from West Virginia. It's a whole new lineup. So it's just weird.
Yeah, I was never that into Zayo, but now I feel like I need to go back and re-listen because I'm like, I listened to them through the years of like a stuck up, like.
The metalcore,
I was your
like
guys'
metalcore.
age. I was an asshole, honestly. Like I was like anything that wasn't like thrash punk hardcore or melodic hardcore, I kind of hated on for a minute. Like even like Madball, I wasn't big on Madball. Like I liked Hatebreed. I was more into like Converge, Brace War, like
yeah.
Product of Waste, Colin of Arabia, shit like that.
I feel
Now
like-
I'm like, the more ignorant and heavy it is, the more I like it.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of the older guys in the scene are the same exact way, you know.
Yeah.
For they all love Beatdown. All those dudes love Beatdown hardcore.
Yeah, for sure.
I love Beatdown.
Yeah, Beatdown sick. Dude, I can get into any kind of music except for country. Hate on me, dude. I can't. I tried. I can't do it. I go to Sissonville High School and I just can't get into it, man. I've tried.
I'm gonna say this. This might make some of the West Virginia people mad. The rise in popularity of like this like alternative country thing going on has like made me like country less for some reason. It sounds like such a reactionary thing, but I'm just like, I know like people that are like, but because I've always kind of liked country, like, but people used to shit on me for it relentlessly because I'd be like at the brick house and I'd start playing 90s country or something. And people, I'll never
Yeah.
listen to country. Da, 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 da. Like West Virginia's northern country, blah blah blah. And now they're like on Instagram being like, my pappy gave me a shotgun and I like Tyler Childers. I'm like, bro, like, fuck, you guys are making me hate it.
I was raised on country. So like as a kid, it was always like Kenny Chesney, Eric Church. That's the way it still is for me. I'll like listen to country maybe like once a month. Like it's just a kick I get into.
I can listen to like Uncle Tupelo and that's it. If anybody even knows who that is.
It's Uncle Tupelo. That's how you pronounce it. Tupelo.
Oh, really? I thought it was Uncle Tupelo.
Yeah, Uncle Tupelo. That dude from Uncle Tupelo went on to become Wilco.
Yeah.
What is his name? I can't remember his name. Yeah,
I can't remember it either.
I actually used to, before I sold all my records during my drug bender days, before I got clean, I sold all my vinyl. I used to have Uncle Tupelo in vinyl.
Really?
It's crazy that you just said Uncle Tupelo.
Yeah, that was one of the my
crazy.
dad put me on when I was like really little to him, and like I cannot ever like there's never been another like country singer or anything I've ever gotten into.
His name's
But
Jeff Tweedy.
Uncle Tupelo is as close as I can get.
Yeah, his name's Jeff Tweedy. Yeah, Uncle
Yeah,
Tupelo, Wilco. There's another group he was in too. Oh, Golden Smog. Yeah,
Yep.
dude. I cannot believe you just said Uncle Tupelo. That is a throwback. I started. I wouldn't have learned how to play music without bluegrass. Like my family is very like rural. Like I'm originally from Mingo County. Like that's
Okay.
where I was born. I moved to like Jackson County when I was like very young. But like a lot of my family still lives there. We go to family reunions. So like here, play this bass. I'd end up playing bass in like a church or like at a family reunion.
Yeah.
Which now led to guitar. I play mostly guitar now. So like I had a soft spot for it, but like people just being so disingenuous with it have kind of like ruined it for me. I don't think Tyler Childers is bad. I like Tyler Childers, but I was like listening to him back then, like, but I don't listen to him. I just kind of ruined it for me. But like I could still, I still mess with the music, but the whole like thing, I don't know. I like the West Virginia hardcore thing better.
For sure.
I
It's
think
way
it's a cooler
cooler.
fit.
As a kid, I always wanted to be like in a band. Like my dad would show me like '90s like alternative videos, and it's just where like I used to have a rock band drum kit that didn't even work. I learned how to play drums on that with a pair of
I had the
pencils.
same thing.
I used pencils to learn how to play drums. And I remember when I turned about 10 years old, my dad bought me my first electric drum kit, and he got me lessons at Guitar Center or whatever, and I learned how to play drums there. So a big influence for me growing up was 21 Pilots, believe it or not. So a lot of
Yeah,
my drumming influence came from
I think I
that.
like low key roasted you for that in the Discord a little
Yeah,
bit.
I mean, go ahead and do it, but their drums, you have to listen. I'm probably insane for even saying that, but their drumming is very punk influenced, and their drummer will tell you that too. So I learned a lot of like I learned how to blast beat because of that band, and how to do
Dude,
like really fast stuff.
I don't hate 21 Pilots. I'm just they just never got into them. Like if
They're
I
just
couldn't. You could play 21 Pilots for me right now, and I wouldn't even know it was 21 Pilots. So I'm like, I'm hating
it's
literally for no reason. Like,
it's like an acquired taste.
yeah, but I
But
do know from like
Like
people that I
sparkling
trust that
water.
are musicians
sparkling
that
water is like the sparkling water of music.
Yeah.
yeah, I know that they're good musicians. I tried to like respect most music. I can kind of respect if like the musicianship is good, and I think they got that down. What's some
Like
of the non like hardcore punk metal music you guys listen to, if any?
uh um non-hardcore. I
I'm a firm
listened to
believer.
a
If you go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to think. I listen. This is like a random thing I'll say. I don't even know what to call them, but there's this Japanese band I listen to that has very weird influences from like jazz and punk. They're a band called Midori. They're like
Interesting.
I don't even know what to call them. They're just crazy to listen to.
Yeah,
They're from
Japanese. Or go
yeah.
ahead.
Um, go ahead and say what you were gonna say about that.
Japan has like this big jazz scene.
Yeah,
Called death jazz. Actually, I think is what they call it. They have like the Pimp Suit and Soil sessions. You should check that out, man. Like it's crazy.
I listen to a lot of like Frank Sinatra.
yeah.
Big
Oh
Frank
wow.
Sinatra guy.
I'm a big like if I can't sleep. So at one point in time, I struggle with insomnia a bit, like diagnosed, and there for a minute, I couldn't like turn my brain off. I started listening to like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, and stuff like that when I'd go to bed.
Yeah.
That shit put me to sleep, man. It's good. Just
Yeah,
very
dude.
chill.
Um I also listen to a lot. Hate on me, I don't care. I listen to a lot of Midwest emo.
I mean, I do too.
Yeah. I mean,
You're in a
if you
safe
don't,
place, brother.
yeah, like if you don't, then you're the problem, in my opinion. But like, I love all that stuff. It's just like I don't know, it's cool. I like all the whininess.
Like all the
Midwest
stuff I
emo.
listen.
Go ahead.
What bands do you listen to?
I listen to modern baseball a lot. That's probably my favorite
Ooh,
one.
good one to dude. Midwest emo is probably the second most talked about genre in this stream. I was looking at my
Yeah,
last FM. My number one most played band is Free Throw.
Free Throw's a big.
yeah, I listen to them a lot
Meeting
too.
Josiah ruined me. I'm just gonna say that now. I know Josiah's in the chat. Like meeting you ruined me. Like title fight was like basically what changed my life forever. I listen so whenever I'm not listening to hardcore, like when I'm driving to work, I'll put on like Basement, Super Heaven, Joyce Manor. Joyce Manor might be my second most listened to band currently. I love Joyce Manor. I love Modern Baseball, Marietta, Free Throw's a big one too.
I used to
I'm
listen to
going to-
Mom Jeans every single day of my
Yeah,
life.
Mom Jeans is yeah.
I'm going to the Marietta reunion show.
I gotta see that.
I think there's only like 6 days they're doing. Yeah, dude, Marietta, big Marietta fan. I like, yeah, all the stuff you named. Ben Quad, fuck with the Origami Angel. I know they just played down there. Like, big Midwest emo fan, big Tom. It's like hardcore is my favorite genre. Midwest emo is like right there. Like,
Yeah, I think it's a close second for me too.
I love these like experimental, like they're not hardcore, but they follow like the path. Like Fleshwater is kind of one of them.
yeah,
Like New Vein, you can kind of call Quio, like that list of like weird bands that are wacky but follow that is like I love stuff like that too. I love that area of music. I don't even know what to call it.
I call it like I don't know what else to call it other than like post hardcore. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of just like the list.
but it's, I don't know. Koyo, man. Koyo comes from like there is always at least one really good like post hardcore band from all.
My friends,
always there.
I got people that call Koyo modern Blink-182, which is funny because Blink-182 is still a band that plays, but their singer sounds like Blink-182. So I mean, it's there.
That's funny. I've seen Blink-182 a bunch of live too throughout the
That's
years.
crazy.
My
I'm
first
old-
pair
I'm
of
old.
drumsticks were Travis Barker drumsticks, but I still have somewhere in my basement that are completely broken, but I'm never throwing them away.
I kind of like don't like the Blink-182 revival thing reunion. There's something about it that feels so soulless to me. Like,
they're old. It's
Yeah,
really
like
hard.
we're gonna,
yeah.
yeah, but it's like different.
They're
So
tired.
like the Wonder Years, for example, they're old, not as old as Blink, but they're old. But they're always growing as a band lyrically, musically. They're always growing. Blink-182 is still writing about like breakups in high school. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's so just stop. I wish they were doing what the All American Rejects are doing currently, where they're just like, let us play a show at your house,
yeah.
and they're like 30 million listeners of Spotify, and that's just what happens.
Or Blink-182 was just like, we'll just tour and play the old shit. Like, quit trying to put out new music. It's kind of unfair to say for me to be like, stop
Yeah.
making music, but like, kind of grow. Like, you're not worried
Yeah.
about like breakups. You're like, one of you is married to a Kardashian and like,
Because they're like 50.
yeah, in your 50s.
Married to a
Like,
Kardashian.
I will say I do like the stuff Travis does sometimes for the hardcore scene. I know he's super close to Turnstile.
it's cool.
Whenever
It
they
is
did
cool.
that collab tour, like
I mean, I don't hate them like personally, but just like the mute, like, I'm afraid they're gonna tarnish their legacy with this stuff if they keep going the way they're going. But maybe not. Who am I? Who am I to say?
back whenever Typhoon 24 was still a band, there was always a joke to say that the numbers came from Blink-182 and Sum 41. That was just a joke that we made. It's not that. The reason's a secret. I think I talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Be a lot cooler if it was the truth.
It's
I
such
think
a.
that's what we should start telling people.
I'll just say the reason I got it from an anime. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all it came from was it was a music anime.
I knew that. Anybody that was watching the stream last night probably knows
Yeah, I
that.
mentioned it.
But to be fair, when we were playing Fortnite, nobody was watching the stream.
So maybe no one knows, but they know now.
Yeah, they know now. For
And while I'm
This-
dropping
this-
everything, the
this is on
username
YouTube.
I have, Blurzy, came from 21 Pilots too. So I'll put that out there.
God.
It's like a 10-year-old username.
I need to quit hating on 21 Pilots because I don't even know if I like them or not.
I hate
like
them and
some-
love them. I hate them, but they're so good to listen to.
You can
Did
hate,
they-
like, rightfully so. They suck.
Did they get signed? Like, aren't they one of the like bands that like Fall Out Boy discovered or some shit? Like,
Yeah, they were like a party like that for. It's so funny. I was such a corny kid. I was into like what they called emo music, but it's not even emo. So it was like Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy,
so
21 Pilots,
real
My
quick.
Chemical Romance.
You
It
were
was
calling
that
it
four
emo.
bands.
You were calling it emo because everyone was calling it emo. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not
that was-
wrong.
That was emo. Like, it's weird. like people will always tell you that their version of emo is what emo was. Because I remember when emo was popular, people who liked The Cure and shit were like, "That's not emo. This is emo." And then people were like, "No, American football is emo and Captain Jazz." And like you're always gonna get people are weird about the genre thing.
Yeah.
It's emo. I don't know about 21. I've never heard 21 Pilots called emo, but I believe it.
They were in like I want to say 2017. They were called emo because of like their lyrics involving like depression topics and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now people call Machine Gun Kelly emo.
Yeah. My God, don't even get me started on that guy.
I've gone into like 30-minute long vitriolic rants about Machine Gun Kelly on this stream. I think
my like funniest piece of hardcore trivia is that the singer of the Neighborhood that made the song Sweater Weather made a hardcore band with Bo from Hardlore. He's the drummer of that project. The band's called Valley Girl. Check that out. They sound like Turnstile and Crack. But
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it's insane. It came out of nowhere. They did like one show, and I think Travis is in the music, like in the video from Pokemon 82. He's in it. So that's just fun to look at.
Hardcore and non-hardcore places.
Yeah,
you guys know that Fall Out Boy, like the drummer, like he's toured with Earth Crisis, and like him and Pete Wentz used to be in a hardcore band back in the day called Race Trader.
I was looking for that the other day. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Yeah, they're still a band. They're not in it anymore, but Race Trader's still a band. Like the singer still keeps it going.
Like I know, like Title Fight started as like Bad Seed. That's another piece of trivia.
Have you ever listened to Bad Seed?
BC Boys started as a hardcore band too.
Yeah, they got their name because they wanted it to be BB, like the Bad Brains.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's an awesome fact. I'm a big Bad Brains fan too.
You ever listened to Bad Seed?
Yeah, but like a little.
Dude, Bad Seed's album, Bad Seed, in my opinion, is one of the best hardcore albums ever written.
Yeah.
Never listened to it. Maybe I'll have to put that one on the list too.
One of these days when I do some of these one-on-one interviews, I'm gonna do list like what's your top 5 like self-titled. I think Bad Seed's on mine.
I don't even think I could think of 3.
Oh, yeah. Think about it right off the top of my head. Bad Seed, God Hate, Minor Threat.
That's probably the only one I thought of.
Yeah, some good ones. We're getting this interview went by super quick. I did not realize
how
long it was.
Yeah, I did.
It was a very easy interview. I gotta ask you guys though, because I ask everyone this. Like, well, ask the West Virginia band. We're gonna eventually. I had a few bands reach out, not from West Virginia, that are me getting interviewed. I don't want to like announce any of those yet, but like, I'm not gonna ask them these questions. But West Virginia people, I'm gonna ask. You ever see anything spooky out in the woods?
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
Okay, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, I hear these horror stories everywhere, but West Virginia is the most haunted place ever. Okay, like, dude, for real.
The truth.
Yeah, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I remember one time. This wasn't even in the woods. This is just like in my house, dude. So I'm like sitting on the floor. I was probably like 5. I'm watching Max and Ruby on the TV, like just chilling out, bro. And like I look over and dude, nobody believes me. I'm telling you, I seen this like demon thing looking at me, bro. It was like this tall, shadowy figure, and her eyes were glowing. And I like got up and I ran into the back room and like screaming, crying. My grandma like freaked out, and nobody believed me. I'm telling you, to this day, I saw something, and nobody will believe me.
We were driving back from like the first HMC show. And we dead ass saw like what we thought was a UFO.
Yeah.
Like
it was like some weird light in the sky.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't get it on video, but it's like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I used to live in Hedgesville, which is like super haunted because like the Civil War happened right there. And our house that I lived in, it was a townhouse, was built on top of a burial ground. So everyone that lived there like swore at night they saw like Civil War soldiers walking among like the dead. And I remember this is insane. every night at 12 o'clock on the dot, the lights in the house would turn off and my toys would come on like, by themselves. I'm like 4 years old, and this is like the craziest thing ever. In the same exact house, my mom said she put me to bed one time, and that she saw me walk downstairs, and I can barely even walk. So she's terrified that I can like just like fall, and she comes running down the stairs, and I'm not even in the basement. And she goes back upstairs, and I'm still asleep, and she swears by that happened.
Dude, there's a cemetery across the street.
Yeah, I
Literally,
live.
like if you open that window, you can see the cemetery.
Yeah, my house is like 10 feet away from a like super old cemetery. Like I think the oldest date's like 17 something. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a story for you. I don't know how many times I can tell this story on stream before people can get tired of it, but you guys haven't heard it yet. That's all that matters. So I used to be a coal miner. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Mentioned
I
it a
did
few
not.
times, but
That's fire.
Yeah, that's sick.
yeah, I did 4 years actually. So I got injured at one point. I was working an outside job, so they were having me like direct traffic underground. I couldn't work underground, and there's this water tower like 1,000 feet away up on this hill, and there's a water pump that would pump water underground, and it was messed up and it kept going off. So they would call me and tell me it would go off. I'd have to take a four wheeler up there and turn it back on. And I worked midnight shift, so I'd work from like 11 at night till like 6 in the morning. And one time I drove up there to turn it on, and I look over, and there's this big green flash of light in the woods. Like damn near, like I remember it being bright enough to like kind of blind me a bit. Day 2 of getting random streamers to say hi. Hi Taco. So freaked me out. I go back down. My dad also worked at the same coal mine. He was a safety guy. So I was telling him about it the next morning, and he was like, "Let's go up there and look." I was like, "Sure." So we go up there. We got in the woods. We see this like pile of stuff, like maybe 100 feet into the woods. We walk over to it, and it's like a pile of animal bones, like different animals completely cleaned off.
That's
What?
crazy.
Like no fur, no flesh, no nothing, just like white animal bones, completely cleared out. Yeah.
What?
There be some crazy stuff out there, man.
Dude, we stayed the night at I don't think Eddie was there. I think it was just me. I stayed the night at our old bassist house.
I was there.
Yeah, okay, he was. And he has like a bunch of woods behind his house.
Yeah.
And so we decided it would be fun to hike up in the woods. And it goes like far back there, man. So we
You're
ended
talking
up
about the hut. I wasn't there
yeah.
for the hut.
Okay, so we walked up there like 2 miles, dude, like up this mountain. And we seen a Confederate flag hanging on this tree. And I was like, dude, what in the world? So we go up, and somebody had built a hut like 2 miles out in the woods in the middle of Poco, West Virginia, with just like a bunch of like random contraptions, like traps, but not like for animals. They were like human-sized traps. Had like ropes like tied in nooses and stuff, dude. It was bizarre. It was crazy. And so I mean, as some teenagers do, we got scared and ran away. But but like, dude, it was just weird. Like somebody was living there. Like there was
Dude,
somebody living there.
Remember the guy in the bush at Cashews?
Yeah, dude, we were outside skating one night at the same kid's house, and we like kept hearing something like rustling around in the bushes. And so we started walking over there, and there's some guy with a mask on, like watching us from a distance, and he's like hiding in the bushes. He kept popping out, and he would see us looking at him, and then he would go back in his little bush. So we go inside, and we're sitting out at the window, and he starts walking around the house with a flashlight.
Yeah.
And come to find out, like 2 weeks later, this guy got sent to a mental institution. He was like schizophrenic or something. And yeah, he like had a bunch of problems. I guess he like freaked out at his house, and like I don't know the entire story, but yeah, he was like spying on us, dude.
You guys reminded me of a story. Holy shit. I remember, so my best friend, his aunt and uncle moved to this new house in St. Albans. They'd moved there like a week before New Year's. So they were like, we're going to this big like New Year's party. I was like, and they invited me. I got to go. We were. I mean, you guys are straight edge. I'm saying anyways. We were playing beer pong on the porch. And this is like I was like 21, 22 years old. And the ping pong ball. So the porch was like stacked. So there was like a deck, step down, and a deck, right? And between that
Yeah.
step, it was just like open. So the ping pong ball went under the porch through the step. So I was like, okay, I'll go get it. And there was like enough space where you could like almost stand up. It was like pretty high up. The deck was. So I go under there, and they hadn't been under there before. I go under there, and I find a homemade electric chair. It was like a big wooden chair, like they had built out of plywood with leather straps like on the arm part, and then wires connected to a car battery.
That's insane.
Yeah, yeah.
What in the world? That's
Like
crazy.
I remember I came out and I told them. They were like, Shh, like don't, because like they had kids too. They had like a little kid, and they're like, just we'll go check it out later. I don't want you to freak out. He's already kind of scared because he's like probably 5, moving to a new house, you know. He's
Yeah.
like, don't say anything. We'll figure it out. I never
Dude,
followed up on that.
like 2 weeks ago, not even, I was driving home from work and I might have been sleep deprived because like they had me like working closing like 5 days in a row. So it was just like 9 hour shifts 5 days in a row. So I would get home at like 1 in the morning. And there's this like turn on like the road to get to our house where it gets completely dark because there's no light and it's just covered by trees. And I swear I saw something run out of the road on like its 2 legs. And it could have been Bigfoot. Like it was insane. And I have never sped up so fast in my life. I was going like 40 up our street. And our street has potholes. And I drive like a crappy, like small Mazda. Every bump was making my car like twist and turn. I remember I get home and close the door and I just lay on my floor and I'm just like, what in the world just happened? It was like, I don't even know. It was my sister. I told my sister about it because I rarely ever get scared about like things I see in the woods because I used to go in the woods all the time as a kid. But that scared the living crap out of me.
Yeah. Real quick, before we get too far away from stuff, I want you guys to shout some stuff out real quick. Any shows you got coming up? Any music you got coming out, and just anyone you want to shout out.
Yeah, so I mean, we touched on it a little bit earlier, but our EP is going to be releasing very very soon. It's going to be out on the 24th. It'll be out on Bandcamp and YouTube that day, and then as soon as we can get it approved on Spotify, it'll be up on Spotify. And then we're playing a show in Dunbar at the shop the next day, the 25th. That's going to be a killer show. Nearly Mine's opening that one, so everybody should come out to that. Call off work now if you haven't already. Come out. It's going to be sick. I know it's like a Wednesday, but you'll be all right. They don't need you that bad. And then we're playing in Parkersburg. What was the date?
Let me pull it up. We got
Why,
so many shows.
why is
Yeah.
pulling it up too? Follow their Instagram, and they got
Yeah,
merch
follow us
coming
on
out.
Instagram.
They got shirts coming out. Their shirts are tough as shit.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Those we'll be selling those at our show on the 25th. We should have them in by then.
What's the Parkersburg?
It's that one.
I want to
That's
have someone that's there snag one for me.
that's
Yeah, for sure, dude. Parkersburg show is July 12th.
Vienna. That's
Yeah.
the Vienna one.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the Vienna Community Building. Yeah, that one's gonna be sick. It's being put on by another local band, so we're very excited for that one.
And then on I can't this font is insane.
Yeah, the font's awful.
August 3rd is whenever we play Jimmy's Place. We're playing with
Yeah.
a band called Slugs. We played with them before in our own band. But shout out to Slugs. I think that's all we have.
Yeah, so pop out for that one too. That's also going to be a sick show. Slugs Kills. If you've never heard them or seen them or anything, they're super good. They're super slept on band. They should be headlining big shows. They're really good. Yeah, like you said, we're selling shirts. We'll have them out at the next show, and then we'll have them as long as we have any more left at the next shows after that. We'll be getting some of our old print too soon. I have them ordered, just waiting on them to come in. So we'll have 2 different prints. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. We'll be posting our EP on there. Follow Vile Mind and go listen to their EP they just dropped. It's fire. Follow Freemz on YouTube, and you can watch this on YouTube. Big shout out because he's the man for doing this.
Major HMC shout out. They're
Yeah.
making the scene big. Shout out to
Yeah.
Agricidal. Band wouldn't exist without him.
Yeah,
Big
go-
Paul Limley guy. Love that guy.
Go donate to the HMC thing. Help us have shows. Help us have fun. Help us start getting big bands in West Virginia and showing people that West Virginia hardcore is not a joke, and we are here to actually do this. And I think that's pretty much it.
Cool, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Yeah, you guys doing this does as much for me as it does for you. So I appreciate it. This is cool for me.
Yeah, thanks for having us, dude. This is awesome.
This has been really fun.
Yeah.
A real quick chat for some quick house clean on my end, because we're gonna keep chatting a little bit after this. Probably do some games. Next interview will be Thursday. We have get the flyer up. I should have had this prepared already. I'm like the worst streamer. Here we go. We have False Sense coming up Thursday.
They kill. We saw them live at the what's it called?
Legion.
Yeah, the American Legion. They're really good. Definitely go check them out. Their singer does tattoos and stuff. She's very talented.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, go hit up
Yeah.
Nate. He inked me up. It's Prestige Tattoo and Piercing in Huntington.
I would show mine, but I don't want to show my feet on stream.
Nate is actually the one. So I don't know if you guys know this or not. For the charity stream, the highest donor who got their name tattooed on me. So when I come down for Death Before Dishonor, Nate's gonna tattoo it on me.
That's sick.
He's also tattooing the side of my head too.
It's fire.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Nate's a very, very talented artist for sure.
I can't wait to get more pieces from him.
Yeah, I've already got my next one scheduled. I got my first one, and now I'm like addicted.
Yeah, I worked at a tattoo shop for a long time, so I was a body piercer. Actually,
Okay, I hear you.
No, the owner of Prestige through that. We were always cool with each other. I was like one of
Yeah,
the
their
only other
shop's
piercers
sick.
that did like high quality piercing, but we were like far enough away where it wasn't really competition. So,
Right, yeah.
not like it would matter. I knew Anthony before then too. Actually, I knew him when he was an apprentice.
Oh, really?
But, yeah. Now the interview is over. Real quick. This isn't only from me. Eddie, what's your shirt size?
My shirt size. I wear anything from a large to XO.
Okay. And then Caden.
Large.
No, not shirt size for you. Hold on.
Oh,
All right. Clear with bone white splatter. Clear army green splatter. Which one of those two?
clear with bone white splatter.
All right, gotcha. We can't have Against All breaking up over thievery, so we got a contention shirt and a volcano vinyl.
No.
There's some stuff going on behind the scenes in my Discord DMs, so I will give those to you or someone that can give them to you when I come down for Death Before Dishonor.
Very much appreciated.
I did want to see if chat had any questions for the band.
Yeah, if
chat.
anybody else has any questions.
I was just curious if anyone wanted to bullshit on us or not.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that's like kind of the purpose of doing live streams is chat interaction.
That's literally anything.
Yeah,
Ask me my shoe size. I don't care.
it's a 3. It has really small feet.
I wear like a 12, man.
See, now
That's
I think I
not
gotta go
new
back and
flavor.
give Nearly Mine gifts now too. They came on
All
too.
right.
So I
So
gotta
they
talk
asked
to
me
those.
they asked for the best Mountain Dew flavor. Mine is Voltage. I love Voltage.
It's Code Red. Don't let him lie to you. Code Red.
Red versus blue. Red versus blue. There it is.
Oh shit! Actually, hold on. Full to the Game or No Way Back? Volcano vinyl. Which one?
Full to the game for sure.
That's the one that had the bone went good. We're good.
That's the one I have. I'll show mine off.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll show off my record collection. Go get all of them out. No, grab all of them. Grab the whole
Oh
collection.
yeah, that's
I'll
not a
show-
7-inch. It's an LP. You're right. It's an LP.
Make sure my stuff doesn't. Yeah, I got so many. My shelf is about to like break. There's so much stuff that's sitting on it.
I want to like start collecting vinyl again. It's just like I used to have so much, and I sold all.
I
of
got
it.
this is my Knocked Loose Laugh Tracks vinyl. I got this in Virginia Beach
Oh, super
on
cool.
vacation last year. It came with a poster. I put it on my wall. I'm a big Knocked Loose guy. If you couldn't tell.
Apparently, there's two. Shit. Okay. There's two contention options. I'm just gonna DM them to you.
I'll look at them in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Take your time.
I think this is the first vinyl I ever got. My like
Dude.
ex got me this like years ago. It's like a Nirvana remastered thing that opens up. That's pretty cool. I
Hot
used to be a
take.
giant Nirvana guy.
Hot take. Nirvana. Probably on my top 5 all time list.
I mean that's fair. So I didn't say this yet. I might be the biggest Foo Fighters fan you'll ever talk to in your life.
Yeah, like it's crazy actually.
I know everything. Like it's insane. I've listened to every song they have more than once, including like demos, B-sides, covers. Like I was such a geek.
He knows how many hairs Dave Grohl that big toe has.
It's stupid.
Also, the best Mountain Dew flavor is Baja Blast.
That's fair.
Code Red's better.
Code Red is
Yeah,
up there. Code Red is, if I was doing a tier list, it would be on S tier. I'm not gonna lie, man. The voltage pick is. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's like
It was like the first flavor I drank that wasn't like the OG one.
yeah.
Because growing up, I wasn't allowed to drink Mountain Dew, and now it's all I drink. Shout out to my parents for trying to keep me safe. You failed because I'm old now. But yeah, I used to go to my friend's house and they would sneak me Mountain Dew. That's basically what happened, and all they bought was Voltage because that was their favorite flavor. So I guess I was just born on that.
Voltage Mountain Dew Voltage tastes like Halo 2.
It tastes like Halo 2.
Whenever
That's
Halo 2
basically
came
it.
out, they did a big cross promotion. That's when
I'm a giant Halo fan too. I love Halo. Back we almost changed our band name like way back to Hyper Lethal, which is a Halo term. So that was a thing that almost happened. Fun fact. Now that I'm thinking about like the past, my friend's brother was like a lot of the reasons why I got into heavier music because he played Call of Duty. And back in the day, Call of Duty's soundtrack was like just pure like metalcore. He did like the zombies, Easter eggs, and you had Avenged Sevenfold doing the soundtrack for their older games. So that's a lot, which is where like my metal influence came from. So shout out to Call of Duty and my friend's brother if you're watching, which I know you aren't. Going back to records, this is my this is my first record. This is my 21 Pilots Trench record that I got like when I was like 10. I don't even know how old I was. But the it opens up. I do love whenever they open up like that. It's just pretty to look at.
You know what you guys probably haven't got to experience yet?
What's that?
Whenever you have to move. Whenever you move like to a different house or something and you have a record collection.
Oh, I know. I moved 8 times in my life.
Man, they're heavy, aren't they?
Dude, it sucks. So no like hate on my parents. I love my parents, but growing up was hard for me because I would move, then move again 3 years later. So I just never made friends growing up. I would make friends and lose them. I'd have relationships and lose them. I would make bands and lose them. So moving back home and meeting like him and the whole scene, I don't want to leave, and I won't leave. This is my home. I never got to call a place home, so it's just a very emotional thing for me. Like I cry at like every show I play because it's my life. Ever since I was like 3 years old, all I wanted to do was just to play music for people, and the fact I get to do that now means the entire world to me. It's priceless.
Since you're saying that too, that's part of the reason. Like, even though I'm in Orlando, that's what I do for like Huntington Music Collective. because like hardcore is cool, but community is great, and
Yeah.
hardcore DIY music in general creates community.
Like, I'll have
And
people tell me I should like sell out and try to, but like it's not about that, man. Like music to me
Yeah.
is just about the movement. It's about making friends. It's about having fun.
Dude, we would play every show we play for free.
Yeah.
Like there's never been a show where like we need 20% of the how much you make at the door.
Crap.
Dude, I would let everybody in for free if we could.
Yeah. It's the way it should be.
Yeah.
yeah, man, I think it's like whenever I was like 18, 19 years old, and I was in like a pretty rough spot. Like, I don't know, the hardcore community was what kept me going. Like, I ended up moving in with a bunch of my friends that I met through the hardcore scene. We ran the local venue like for years, literally years. It's changed the trajectory of my life a lot, and when it kind of died out, that's kind of like when I got on drugs, honestly. And there's like a part of me that can't help but think that I never would have had like the shit not died out the way it did. That's kind of on us too, like people from my generation for not keeping it going. But it was kind of hard to. It wasn't how it is now. Nate made a good point that like sometimes like things need to die so you can rebuild it, because like the shit was very clicky. Like even in hardcore, not just like scene to scene. Like these hardcore dudes didn't fuck with these hardcore dudes, didn't fuck with hardcore dudes. I was like in a unique spot for like I think people even say I'm known for this is like being one of the people that like was able to like hang out with everyone. So I got to hear them hate on each other too, and it's kind of disheartening to see.
Yeah.
That shit seems to be gone, which is good. Seems like it's
Yeah, it's not like that at all now. Like, I mean, it's crazy. Like, you have the metal kids and like the thrash kids
Yeah.
and the slam kids and the hardcore kids all coming to the same shows.
yeah, that's the way it has to be. That's the way it
Yeah,
should be.
and getting along. Like, every show we've been in, I mean, like, there's been a couple of times where people are like low key pit beefing, but like, there's never any like fights or
Yeah.
anybody like actually getting into it, you know?
Which is funny too, because like fucking people these days mosh so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
crowd killing's normal now. That's insane to me.
Yeah, crowd kill. It's like if you're gonna mosh, you're gonna get crowd killed.
I think that the definition of crowd killing has changed. Like back in my day, crowd killing meant like you would go outside of the pit to like somebody sitting in the back and start hitting them. That'd be crowd killing.
Yeah.
It was in the pit. It's not in the pit.
Now it's just beating the crap out of someone on like the pit wall.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
if you're
in the pit wall, you're bound to get hit.
You're in the pit wall, you're part of the pit. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
You are the wall of the pit, is what it is. That's why, like I said, I got knocked out there in Big Boy. I didn't like get upset or anything.
I got knocked out of a Crown Vic.
Got knocked out what?
I broke my friend's nose at one of the HMC shows.
You broke Spencer's nose to nearly mine.
Yeah, during the nearly mine set, I broke his nose and I chipped his tooth. And like I knocked him out for like a split second. It was like
there was so much blood on the floor.
Like I just see Nate like running over there.
Yeah, Spencer's in the chat.
Yeah, dude, I felt so bad, but like I just caught him right at the perfect time. And it was like what you see in the movies, like where they're like, you know, like I still feel bad about it.
It was just like Nate in the bathroom, like, "Are you okay?" It was a nightmare.
It was literally blood, like a trail of blood from the pit
like
to the
bathroom.
movie. Yeah,
I've seen it.
Pictures of it. It's insane.
My nose has been hit so many times at hardcore shows that like the cartilage isn't connected to the bone. It's like completely loose. Like it's like flimsy on there. It's kind of crazy.
I just said it was all love.
It reminds me of like you guys ever heard of Vogelisms before?
Oh,
Scott Vogel's the singer of Terror. And there's like a website called Vogelisms because he always says wild shit, not even on purpose necessarily. And
yeah,
like hardcore is about like brotherhood and friendship. And I want to see you guys kill each other, like stuff like that. Or
yeah,
be like my favorite one when he's like, okay, I need everyone to move closer to the stage. Everyone move closer. He's like, this song's called "Don't Get Close to Me." I'm like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's good shit. Yeah, man.
I do want
like,
to say, the scene that we have now, like, I can't put it in the words like how much it means to me. Like years ago, like straight edge too. Like when I first moved back here, I had like no friends at all because I moved here when COVID started. So I was stuck in a place where you couldn't even make friends because you're stuck at home. So like going back in the going into high school when COVID ended, I didn't know anyone. So I met this guy because I was like an antisocial teenager that knew how to skateboard. And I met him on my street because he was a BMX kid. And we sat down for like an hour one day, listened to punk music, and then didn't talk to each other for like 2 years later.
Yeah.
He randomly messaged me on Snap, like, do you have a radio I can steal? And I was like, sure. And he comes to my house. I'm like, this kid's about to rob me. I can just feel it. And he comes in my basement, sees my kit. He's like, we should jam. And we do like the worst Metallica cover ever made. And I think like 9 months later, I text him like, let's start a band. And that's how Typhoon 24 came to life. So originally, Typhoon 24, I don't even think was straight edge yet.
No.
It was just like a pop punk band. And then we got our bassist. We claimed the X, and that's how history started right there.
Yeah, dude. We sounded like Screeching Weasel.
Mix of Bad Brains.
Yeah.
love Screeching Weasel.
Like before I was straight edge, I was like the biggest pothead ever. And I was doing like cigarettes in like middle school. It was like a whole bad thing. I don't even know how I climbed out of it. It was horrible.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I I did heroin, so I get it. You can get out of this stuff. It's good that you did. I'm glad I'm still recording. I forgot to quit recording. I'm gonna add that to the YouTube part because like kind of your origins there. Like
Yeah, for sure.
let's jam. Yeah, that's cool, man. Cool to see how things work out like that. Now you guys have this. People seem to be hyped about it.
Yeah, I was super excited to do this. I feel like I don't know, I feel like being on it the generation of social media, like, you know, you just see people's Instagram posts and you'd be like, "Oh, that band's cool." And then you meet him and the dude's like weird, you know? I want people to actually see who we are.
Yeah,
I think
no,
the best part about Against All is that the singer lives about 5 houses down from the drummer.
Yeah,
So practice is never a hassle.
right, I can literally walk here.
that's always good, man. That's part of the reason that like my old band broke up back in the day was because of we actually got asked to go on tour with Knuckle Up. That would have been huge,
Dang.
but like got to the
That's
point
sick.
where like the guitar player kind of moved far away, and then the drummer and the drummer went to go play with Left Behind a little bit more full time, so it kind of fell apart, which was fine. It's not like we were like a big band or anything. I think that the hype around your guys' band is a good thing. It's cool getting to talk to you guys about it too, because to hear
Yeah.
how passionate you guys are about it. Like
I think
it's
the
right up there with
one
like
thing
Nate
that I would
Hawley,
start
man.
band.
Rip
Say what?
Psych. Rip Psych. Psych was the name of the band. And chat said Rip
Rip
Psych.
Psych.
Rip Psych.
Dude, we were. How do we explain Psych? Psych was like. Imagine if old Converge had fucking heavy breakdown. Like almost
That sounds
metalcore breakdown.
amazing.
That sounds terrifying. I need more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and
Let's
yeah,
get a Psych revival.
it was crazy.
Dude,
We've talked about
you
it.
need
We've
to
talked
check
about it a few
out
times.
you need to check out Concussed on Concrete. I don't know if you've heard them or not, but they're a local band. They're out of Huntington. They're all our age, and they just played their first show a couple weeks ago. Dude, they kill. They are like super, super good.
They already have a Spotify. Is this them?
Yeah.
There was a West Virginia band that broke up like last year, and I can't remember their name for the love of me. They weren't really a hardcore band. They were like an emo band. They played at Prescott a bunch. You know what I'm talking about?
Dolly?
No, they recorded at we were gonna see them at that one show that they didn't let you in.
Oh, I do know who you're talking about.
They recorded at
Stress Fracture.
no.
No?
Man,
Emo
they were
band from
like
where?
they're from West Virginia.
You know what part though? They from
Yeah, they're not a
Morgantown?
band anymore. I think they're from Charleston.
Oh,
I'm trying to
emo
find them
band
in
from
like my like Spotify. I have to dig for this now because I want to give them a shout out because I never got to see them live.
Where did you guys record your EP?
Our guitarist's house.
Yeah, we did it all ourselves.
Dude, that's always sick. That's how Psych did it.
Yeah, dude. Well, our guitarist, his dad is in a band and stuff. So they share a bunch of equipment. So we got pretty lucky with that. That's another thing too. Our guitarist and bassist, they live like right beside each other too. So
Yeah, it'd be sick to get you into Jeremy's studio where Valmond recorded.
yeah, we were talking about that. I really liked that recording they did. It sounds perfect. Like it's not overdone, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I hear a lot of bands that record and it's just like so overproduced and played out, but theirs sounds sick.
Okay,
You
so
always,
the band I was trying to find is Cassius at Best.
Oh, I forgot about them.
I wanted to see them live so bad. Their song
from
Devices
Charleston.
used to be like on loop in my house like 24/7. And
Cassius
like
at
right
best
as I had the time to go see them, they broke up.
in Charleston. I wonder if I know any of these dudes. Let me see.
I know they recorded at Electric Armchair or in Athens. I think I got the name wrong. I know if Josiah is still in the chat, I know he knows what I'm talking about.
That dude looks super familiar. Hold on. Is that who I think it is?
I think he was in Time and Distance. One of them was.
I think everyone's
I
been in
want to
Time and
say.
Distance at one point or another. Just-
It's crazy to hear people talk about that band and how the drummer that's touring for I Set My Friends on Fire is from Charleston, if you didn't know that.
I did not
Their drummer
know.
went to AJ.
Really?
He dropped out of Nitro.
Crazy.
Okay. John Poole was in Cassius at best.
I don't know the name, but
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's who that is. Is that Poole? Anyway, yeah, that's John Poole. Yeah, he's been around the like Charleston music scene for a long time.
yeah.
Damn, that's wild. Um, yeah, the guy who is basically Time and Distance that's been it the whole time is in Golden now. I think
That's
he plays
insane.
Yeah.
guitar, bass.
It's because like a lot of the reason I know about like the old scene is because my teacher in high school told me like everything. Like the brick house was a big thing
Who's
she
your
told me
teacher?
about. Tessa Musili was her name.
Man, that does not
She's
sound familiar.
she's currently a English teacher at Nitro High School. Shout out to Tessa.
What's the first name?
Tessa. Her last name is Musili.
Tessa. Oh, I thought it was a guy named Tessa for some reason.
No, she was friends with Chris that used to be in Crown Vic.
Wasn't Jordan in Crown Vic?
Do
Jordan
you know?
Laurie?
I don't know.
I
Jordan.
know that name, so probably.
Maybe he
That's
was
why
also
me
in
and Chris are so close.
Yeah. I think is he a guitarist?
Yep.
Then yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm pulling up their Instagram. He tattooed me once. He's not a tattoo artist.
That's sick.
This guy used to cut my hair.
Yeah, I used to give him buzz cuts.
He's not a barber.
Never will be. I'm gonna step out for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
You're good, man. You're good. Maybe he wasn't in Crown Vic. I just pulled up a picture.
I don't know
of him.
if Chris was in Crown Vic. I think he was like a homie to like the band. I can't remember exactly. My memory is super bad. I don't even think his name is Chris.
Chat, we got any more questions? You know,
I do have a bunch of
I had Rainbow
records.
Six running that whole time, and didn't realize it was behind my. It was. Behind, I'm surprised it didn't mess my stream up. I had it running in the background behind
What?
Streamlabs. Rainbow Six.
How much y'all want the rest of my vinyls? Because they've
Yeah,
been
go
sitting there
ahead.
for a
Go
minute.
for it. Oh,
I
already
got
know
this
that
in
one
Nitro.
I could tell what that was just from the side view. You
I
do
can't remember
know.
personally.
So all those like live videos of like Gulch, Tsunami, they're all in that one same venue you see all the time.
I didn't. I knew the venue was old, but I didn't know it was that old.
Operation
Like,
Ivy used to play there back in the day.
like I know Green Day played their first show at Operation Ivy's last show.
And that was at that venue that you see, Gilman Street.
That's so crazy to me. The one venue I wish was still around was CBGB's in New York.
Yeah.
When I went to the Rock Hall of Fame, I got to see like the front of it that they made. I guess that's like a restaurant you could eat at there or something. I don't even know, but that was just cool to see.
So Josiah said they're probably not gonna be able to play because they were.
Yeah, I saw that
validating.
earlier.
Okay.
I got this the day I met like Braden of Nearly Mine at Orbit's block party, which is whenever I first saw Nuclear Future live. That was a cool day. I can't remember what this one looks like.
Oh,
And then my newest actually I got two more. This is my newest one I got.
Sick.
My nanny bought this for me the same day I got my tattoo from Nate. He's jealous of that.
yeah, I want this one really bad too.
And then here's my volcano one.
This is what's gonna cause the Against All feud.
And
No, you're getting one.
See, if I knew I was getting a free shirt, I'd say a Blood for Blood shirt.
We can do Blood for Blood instead.
I'll send you the one I want.
I just had someone hooking it up from Days, and the contention shirt and the Volcano vinyl are on Days.
Once again, very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
What's funny, I have a grandpa that's from Boston that's Italian, so it's just really funny to show him Blood for Blood because like they're like angry Boston Italian. So it's just funny.
My parents do not mess with any hardcore. One thing I've learned, they know what it is and stuff. Obviously, because
I made my grandparents watch the National Geographic Straight Edge documentary, so now they think I'm in a gang.
It's always good. My stepdad was always like super supportive though. He would like take me to shows all over.
Yeah. My parents were super supportive. My dad does a podcast on the side, so he's helped with like sound and all that. So he's super cool. Shout out to We Don't Know Sports podcast. That's my dad's number one thing he does on the side. My mom, like before we could drive, would take us to shows.
Yeah,
she's basically our band manager. Shout out to my mom.
Yeah. My stepdad would take me like I'm talking all over to PA, Ohio. Like, I feel bad for him. He used to take us to Warped Tour even like back then. So he would go.
That's crazy.
Chill at Warped Tour all day long.
Like, yeah, my dad's super supportive about it too. He thinks it's cool just because he used to be in a band and stuff.
I didn't get to do like a gear talk with you, but really, we got a vocalist and a drummer, so it's kind of hard to do show off gear.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, our original lineup, I was playing guitar and doing vocals, and like I am a mediocre guitarist at best, if you would say that, dude. And we literally would just play like straight through the amp, no pedals or anything. Like, didn't have any speakers or nothing, just straight through the amp. And that was it. And we had our microphone running through a little box amp for a guitar. And that was our setup, dude. And then we played it like that for the longest time.
It's kind of funny because the stuff I'm recording right now, I don't have an amp. I'm doing it all through, I have an interface that hooks to my computer. And then I run that through a thing called Neural Amp Modeler. And it lets me download the sounds from different amps and pedals.
Okay.
So I just run it through that. And then, it's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, though.
If you want, our studio is like below me, so I can easily like connect with my phone and just walk down there if you really want.
Yeah, like our guitarist is the one that has all of the gear and stuff.
Yeah,
dude, it's completely above my head. I don't know how any of it works.
Yeah, only thing I really have is a guitar. Yeah, if you wanna show it off, you can.
Do it.
All right, let me. I don't know if I can join from my phone. Hold on, let me try.
It would disconnect you from this call.
Yeah, so I'll do it and like, hold on, I'll do like a little. Hold on, I'm in like 1,000 Discord servers.
Me too. I'm at the limit. Every time I want to join a new Discord server, I have to leave another one.
Somehow broke the limit. I don't know how I did that.
Do you have Nitro?
I do, but like I went past the Nitro limit,
Oh shit.
which is like 200 servers.
I'll
I
tell
don't
you
know
what's
how I did
crazy.
that.
I got rid of Amazon Prime probably 3 or 4 years ago, and Twitch still thinks I have Amazon Prime. So I can still give people my Prime sub even though I don't have Prime.
I gave you my Prime sub.
I appreciate that's honestly the only money I get from stream anymore is subs
I,
because there's
I,
no
I didn't even know if they gave you money, but I just did it anyway.
the Twitch Prime. Yeah, if you have Twitch Prime, feel free to use your Twitch Prime here. I will allow that. I don't
I
want to take
boosted
any.
the server too. I don't know if you saw that.
I did. I thought about doing it too. We talked about trying to get a couple of us boosting the server. I need to do like another
It gets
round of
pricey, man. It's stupidly pricey.
It is. It really is.
All right, I'm gonna join on my phone, and then you can add me to the back to the call.
Can you not just join the call as a mod?
No, it's like hidden. I don't know if you can see it. It's still hidden.
Interesting. I need to change that to where mods have access to it because like
Yeah,
it'd be nice to be able to have like other moderators be able to like pull and add people while I'm streaming.
yeah. I was trying to do that last night and I couldn't because just Josiah was sitting in the general chat for like 20 minutes. I kept trying to text you. We're too busy talking to them.
That's why I need to. Okay, let's see. Add role.
That's why I was trying to talk like every 4 seconds and I couldn't say anything because my internet went like horrible last night.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it. All right, I'll join it.
Add moderator privilege to it.
All right, I am on my phone now.
Yeah, yeah, we got you.
All right, I'm walking. Hold on.
Yeah, don't dox the layout of your house.
All right, we are back.
Those boots are crazy, brother.
Yeah, these are what I drum in every single show.
Amazing.
All right. So this used to be where cars go, but I took it over. So over here we have like our mixer. I don't really know what happens here. I just beat stuff with my drums. There's a bunch of wires on the ground as a mess. We have like two, I guess these are PA speakers, right?
Yeah.
We have two PA speakers that sit up here. There's my actual name. My name's not Eddie. Fun fact. And then recently we got this in here.
Oh, nice.
And then the old amp that we used for Against All was this one right here. I play a little bit of guitar, so I have a few guitars laying down here. This is my SG that I have laying on the floor.
All the guitar nerds are gonna be mad at you for leaving your guitar on the floor.
I mean, it's just the way to do it.
I'm a guitar nerd, and I'm like, damn, he's got the SG laying on the ground. Guess all
This is
Jackson. Oh yeah, there it is.
bass. Yeah, this is Cash's bass he gave to me.
What's he playing now?
I don't know what Cash is up to. He's in a bunch of side projects.
Yeah.
Is that the dude who had his top band was Pit Boss 2K?
Yeah, that's him.
That was crazy. I was like, man, I didn't know people still knew who they were. That's a problematic band.
Very much so.
This is my 7-string I bought for like $100 that I robbed from someone, basically.
Someone didn't know what they had.
Yeah, it's insane. And then this is my drum kit that I will be using at the shop. I think, right?
Yeah.
Are we taking it? Yeah, we're taking it.
Dude, go back to the guitar. Is that a Biohazard guitar?
Where? Oh,
that one.
No, it's Zombie Control. I guess it was like local. It was like a local band, I guess, and I just didn't take it off because it looked cool.
Yeah, keep it.
Yeah. But this is my current kit. Basically, all the shells came from
Civil Disgust.
Yeah, Civil Disgust drummer gave it to me for free. So shout out to them. They helped me out because I was using a super old Pearl drum kit that was falling apart slowly. I think the coolest part about my kit is that I have yet to buy a China cymbal. So I use what is an upside down hi-hat that is like completely broken.
Oh, that's beat to hell.
Yeah, but it sounds like a China. Like it's awesome. And then the last thing I'll show down here is my snare head. That snare head has been used for every Typhoon show, every practice up to like last week. That thing is older than dirt. It's been through like 5 different bands I've been in. It's covered in my blood.
Always
And
cool.
I finally took it off last week to put on a clear head, so now I have that like dodgeball snare drum sound. But yeah, that's basically everything I have down here. I do have a lot of random drum parts sitting around. Like we used my old floor tom as like a table during practice because we don't have a table down here. And then a lot of my dad's stuff's down here.
It's always cool to see people's practice spot. We used to practice in a basement, and then
Ours
eventually,
used to be in our basement.
yeah. We got to the point where we could just practice at the brick house.
That's a sick way to go as a brick house for practice.
That's a sick practice spot.
Yeah. Especially if you were like, that's where you're playing the show already too. So it's like very comfortable feeling.
Yeah. We wanted to do a show down here. We used to do birthday bashes for my birthday, but there's a spot in Nitro. I mean, you know about Nitro. It's the women's club in Nitro.
Yeah. Brick house.
Against All's first show was in that building. And I think Nearly Mine's first show as a 4-piece was in that building.
Oh, wow.
So that's a little bit of secret history. There is a video somewhere on the internet of Nearly Mine and Against All playing together for the first time in Nitro, West Virginia.
There's a video that exists to me on the internet. I'm not telling chat who. Unless we raise money for HMC, then I'll play it. But it's at a local show at Herkin Skate Park, and you can see a video of me shirtless, stone cold stunning people, and at the
You know
intro
what
of
I
the band
forgot
song.
to do that we were supposed to do? I didn't show off the one song from the EP.
Oh, we still can.
Yeah, we can go back up and do that now. And then we'll play some games.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll go
I'm
into
gonna
some video
leave
games.
call and join back.
Go. The kids are all right, chat. This has been cool. That interview was crazy easy. I like lost track of time. I didn't realize we had gone over on time. That usually happens, but it really caught me off guard this time. I don't think I've had anyone that was hard to talk to. I talked to Ghost Home for like 3 hours. The first hour of theirs was rough because of the audio issues, but they'll be right back.
We're back.
Welcome back.
All right, there's 2 ways I can do this. I can send you the sound file, and you can play it from your computer, or I can just share my screen on Discord and play it through my computer.
I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. That way you can hear it at the same time.
I just don't know if it'll echo. I might mute myself whenever I do it.
Doo-doo.
What song? Doo-doo. What song are we showing?
Decay.
Decay. I don't have one with the new album.
Just leave it.
Yeah, we changed the album art recently, so it's not the one that's on the picture is not the one that we're using. All right.
And I always feel like we should post on Instagram and wait like 5 minutes, but
Let's look at it. That's the strat.
I'll let you do that if you want. I can wait.
we'll do that real quick.
We all need to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody that's in the chat, go post on your Instagram to join so people can hear a snippet of our EP.
It's an entire song.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, this is like our newest made song, right? It's Drudy Style newer.
Think they were made the same day, I think.
Yeah. So technically, this is our newest Against All song.
Go on to the gram.
How much time are we gonna give them?
5 minutes. So
5
we'll
minutes.
play it at 10:47. I'm not good at math.
But Against All is about to play a sneak peek of the new EP. You have 5 minutes to get here. I'm gonna put a timer on the post. I got better post the link too. Oh, I was about to do a post instead of a story. Whoops.
My phone won't even post it. You can just put on the band. It won't let me do it on my main for some reason.
Yeah, my phone's at 4.
And my phone's at 7.
We'll see.
Gotta hurry. Yeah, my phone's always dying. Actually,
I got like
charged
the
right now.
worst battery in the world. You doing the band one?
Yeah.
All right. While I'm here, I'm gonna check what DMs I have because I have a few DMs.
There is a way to do a timer, right?
Yeah, it's in like the like banner thing you can pull down.
Never done the timer before. That's not it. That's just the current time.
Should be
Focus.
posted up.
Countdown.
Ooh. Wish I had like Jeopardy music playing for a timer.
All right, I posted. I didn't do the timer because it didn't work. It made my phone freeze.
They've got 1 more minute. No, 3 more
1 more.
minutes. I told you I'm not good at math, dude. I told you.
I was giving them 5 minutes from the time I posted.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give them 4 more minutes. While we're doing that, my dude's messaging me. You got to pick this contention shirt real quick. So
I was gonna send you the blood for blood shirt I wanted.
well, the contention. Okay.
I mean,
I don't like.
I'll do
listen,
whatever. I'm
listen,
not the
listen.
one buying it.
I can
But
hook you up. I can hook you up with a blood for blood shirt, but I don't like name dropping. Someone from Days is. So the contention shirt is on Days' website. Someone from Days is sending me the stuff to send you guys.
alrighty. You want me to look at the day's website?
I'm just gonna screen share.
Alright.
Give me 1 second. All right. I'm not buying anything, but I also don't. I don't like being a name dropper.
That is fair.
Yeah, with this one,
Isn't that the one you have?
No.
and then there's this one.
That one's fire.
The green one's tough. I gotta get the green one.
All right, gotcha. What's those?
Go ahead and get me a large.
We're good.
Tough.
Thank you so much again. Very much appreciated.
I've been
You already
like
talked
dying
about
to
the
get
track
that shirt.
list. Yeah, what's the track list?
Track list for
The new EP.
EP. Oh man, I can't remember what the order is.
It's the first song's Straight Edge Violence, and then it's
Oh, I have the list. Hold on.
yeah. We don't even remember our own
We
list.
changed it like last second. That's why.
It happens, man.
All right, so it's Straight Edge Violence, Decay, Fury, Dirty Sal, Merchants, Burn Slow, and Appalachian Beatdown.
Sick.
So our fan favorites are the last two songs.
Yeah.
And I will say, one of those songs has a sample that might be the hardest thing ever made.
Yeah. I
I'm
cannot
curious
wait
to
for it
hear
to drop. I think it's gonna do pretty well. I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's super cool. What format are y'all releasing it on? Is it just digital?
So we're using DistroKid, I guess, so it'll be out on like everything. But we didn't realize that like to get it on Spotify, it takes like 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
So it'll be out on Bandcamp, and we're gonna post it up on YouTube, on the 24th. But then just whenever it gets like accepted onto everything else.
Yeah. You guys doing any physical releases or?
I think we were planning on doing like some CDs.
So we were gonna burn CDs.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is it Tom?
Yeah, I think it's that time.
Is it that Tom?
Let me see how long has it been since I posted. It's been. We got one more minute.
One more minute.
One more minute. Yeah, there's something, man. Yeah, I need to chat with you guys off stream about something to think, figure out the logistics of it. But I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear this.
We've been working hard. It's been 2 years in the work.
Yeah, this has been a long time coming for sure.
Yeah, that's
See,
like
whenever we were in Typhon 24, we recorded like an entire album, and we just didn't put it out.
Yeah.
So it just exists somewhere on the internet, and well, not the internet, somewhere on someone's phone,
Yeah.
and we just never put it out.
I don't know why we never released it, but we just didn't. I don't think we knew like how to put it on anything. Like we could have posted it on YouTube, but then it's like that's kind of pointless just to have it on
It's
there.
kind of like a live album too.
Yeah, it was like
Let me tell you-
everything was recorded all at once.
yeah. Not. So Psych had 5 songs, and they're nowhere. I cannot access them. They were on MySpace. All the music from MySpace got deleted.
Yeah.
So make sure you're keeping your stuff. Like it exists
What
on
if-
a dead laptop somewhere.
Do you think Wayback Machine could find them?
I've tried everything. All right, it's Tom.
I know someone put the Brick House like flyers on like Wayback Machine.
Interesting. Yeah, I tried doing the music and it never happened.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself, and we'll play it.
Everybody enjoy.
All right. Hey, pause it real quick. Pause it. Just send it to me and let me play it. It keeps cutting out.
Oh, really?
It's like
Dang.
like not a whole lot, but enough. I'm like, I don't want people to hear like a cutting out version of it though, you know?
Yeah.
Also, probably about 6 people have came since people are popping in. So I don't want them to
Open
hear I want them to
our-
hear like a real version of it. So just send it to me.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'll screen share it so you guys can hear it in real time too.
All right.
Yeah, I just didn't think you guys would want it released in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we want people to hear the actual.
Oh, this actually works good. I can play it right off the Discord.
Yeah.
All right, I will screen share with you guys now. Actually, I'm gonna download it and play it because in order for me to share it with you guys, it's gonna leak my DMs. Not that I care much, but actually, I'm in streamer mode. It'll be fun. There's nothing in our DMs that's actually no one can really see. That's fine. All right, ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. Good shit.
That song is like. Oh, I can hear myself. That
Oh yeah. Hold
Okay.
on, let me turn off the screen share. There
song
we
is
go.
like the hardest thing for me to play live.
Dude, I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
It's like
So-
it's just consistent blast beats. I don't even know why I did that. to myself,
yeah,
but it's
you're
my
saying-
fault.
So Psych had one song that was like a melodic hardcore song, which is funny because the rest of it was not. And vocally, it was so hard for me to do that song. Like
Yeah.
it would like I would always do it last because there's like if I did it first, the rest everything else just be impossible to do. We didn't cut it out because people loved it. But God, I hated doing it. Jenna in chat. Oh, Ghost Honey in chat says, "What are y'all's favorites off the WP?"
Personally, my favorite's Appalachian Beatdown.
Yeah.
That song, it probably hits the hardest in my personal opinion.
It's just outright like dummy death beat. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, that one has like the chuggiest breakdowns for sure.
It makes me want to run through a brick wall. Like, and it's my song.
That's sick, man. I can't wait to hear it. I'm excited.
I think my favorite one on the EP is Dirty Sal.
Yeah, that one sounds crazy.
It's our most like experimental one.
Yeah, it's definitely like the most like technically like musically inclined song.
It's almost a metalcore song, but at the same time not. I don't like it. It's weird. Dirty Sal is the song that we used for the first like video we made
Mm,
for like the countdown.
yeah.
It was that song.
Yeah, man. That's
I think the second video was Burn Flow.
Yeah, I think so.
well, we're about a month away from the release. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, dude, I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you guys. It's the show's gonna be sick too. I feel like it's gonna have a good turnout.
Yeah, I hope so, dude, because like we end up opening, and this will be like this is actually the first time we've ever closed the show. So it'll be like we'll have the whole crowd, and it kind of sucks that it's on like a Wednesday, but I think people will still make it out.
Yeah.
For sure, man. You ready for some Rainbow Six?
Oh, well, I am so ready.
All right, let's do
So
this.
I don't